in Pacific, and even, you know, moving forward. And Munchkin, of course, very, very scary player.
Give me a second.
Against, especially if you feel like he's going into the skirmish to kind of warm up.
I mean, didn't look like it. Got to be honest, Yatsuga's completely blown him out of the water there. So a good start. And,
confidence boost.
Well, we'll see if Munchkin can pick up the fragging once we actually head into the server. But lately, hasn't been the same Gen G Munchkin that we're used to.
Yeah, but I think it's a very different story as well, right? Because you
Sure.
have so much different levels of firepower on the side of T1. We are bringing out the map veto now, and it looks as though we are heading into Sunset first, and then going into Haven. Initial thoughts?
It kind of feels almost a little bit handshaky at the same time, though. I think for T1, they're quite confident with their Sunset.
I thought we were going to see something.
Yeah, look, not to be, unfortunately. They played Veto Chicken with it right down to the last map and actually ended up on a set. I'm surprised. I guess DFM vetoing out Summer is not...
I've been waiting all day, all my life to watch DFM play this match. Yeah, for sure, 100%. Definitely. Me too.
Barrel made them look a little bit silly with that double senti comp.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, T1 love Ascent, so as a third map decide,
Good morning, guys.
They're going to be too upset. And
Good morning.
Across this entire
Guess who didn't sleep? This guy.
Happy. I think T1 is quite happy to handshake veto, and the Japanese teams don't like to take risks in the veto by and large.
They need to Arsenal. It's not happening, bro. Stop. Stop coping. It's not happening.
Played it quite safe here.
Unless there's a confirmation, that is not happening.
I really feel like they can find that edge in the server. They don't have to be tricky.
Did you make a decision on kick? Yeah, I'm staying Twitch.
Both these teams feel like they're better. For DFM, we have to talk about this of their previous Sunset comp was with that breach.
It was, and it was against KRX who
make a team of players that will beat Prime Paper X. Huh. Let me think here. Neon, Spike Zin, Sato. Who's their initiator? What's his name? He's fucking insane too.
We're running at them, we're walking at them on the mid-round timing, and you have the
King.
all the bits and pieces to deal with that, but if you don't press your buttons, if you
blows?
don't fault light them and punish them for
He was the guy that had the insane map, the last map, right?
T1's comp, I see Chamber, Phoenix, Neon, they're going to be doing much the same on their defense. And
why you stay, man? Go get richer.
And if they do, if they're going to be able
Look, man, long term, I will be all right. It's a long-term decision for me. Long term, I want to stay.
On the talent
I like where I
side,
am right now. You know what I mean? Long term wise, it's better.
Closer than that. Please ignore the red numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I have it.
Plus, I'm going for 2 months and then coming back. I don't want to. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons, but I don't want to really get into it. I already explained everything.
Them as the favorites into today. I think we've seen such high highs from them. That dominant game against Team Secret has me feeling.
Not gonna lie though, chat. I'm telling you guys right now, if I had taken that kick deal, then in the next week I would have posted a Eurus on my Instagram. I'm not kidding.
Performance for T1, and Varel was red hot that game. I don't think
what up, Ion? How you doing, man?
Based on Varel, because I feel like they're the kind of team that plays to the level of their opponent at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it was also a T1 that they keep mentioning. They were caught by surprise there. It's not gonna happen twice, especially up against a team like T1.
How much was it?
And as you mentioned, DFM is on their super week, right? It's that endurance, and have they exhausted their
300 and like
T1? They had
20?
2 days ago. You don't have a lot of time.
320 for the one I wanted.
So if T1 have done
320k
groundwork here, I think that will give them a nice advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Many questions here as to how this match is going to pan out, but we're gonna send it to the stage.
I'm not gonna pay 320k off the bat.
T1 taking on DFM.
What did they offer? Oh, you guys talking about the kick deal? I'm talking about the Eurus. The price of the Eurus, you idiots. What's happening right now? Here we go. Go ahead and move that there. Then we are good. Let's go ahead and do this. We're all set. I don't know how loud I want it to be. I stay up every night to watch you. I appreciate that, man. Hope you... I'm glad you're enjoying it. Are you getting a BMW? No, we're going with the Cayenne. The Porsche Cayenne. You look like a twig. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I didn't know I haven't gymmed in fucking a while. Today was my first day back in a while. When is the vlog coming out? For what? The E-Hybrid, yes. The E-Hybrid Cayenne.
Today's matchup.
Car vlog? Well, we're not even going to have the car chat for a while.
Our audience might be a little
We're not
bit
gonna have the
torn today, but
car
I don't blame them at all. It's T1
till, like,
and
probably
DFM, both of these
January?
teams, they have such massive fan bases, and T1, they are making their way back to the top of the groups where they usually
you get some good sleep?
belong.
Nope.
Missing out on London
No, I did
surely
not.
has motivated these boys to make sure they get to champs once more.
Yeah, they had a stumble against Varro, but a very strong bounce back against Team Secret.
Do you
This is
think
a
that
team
you can
that have routinely
title?
represented
There's a
the
mod that's
region
gonna come at some point and do
internationally,
it.
and they're chasing that down once more. We know they have what it takes to lift those trophies. Can they make it to Shanghai and prove once again just how good they can be?
Thank you. Thank you in advance. Thank you.
Oh, that was good. That was actually good. This guy is actually such a skilled dancer. Can we just forget about the game
I
for
wonder if
once?
he takes
Because
lessons.
This is why we need
He's
you on the
actually
desk.
really
Tex, thank you to tier 1.
I'm very impressed.
Do you play
by
any
that.
instrument? I used to play the drums a long time ago.
DFM, by
Before that,
way,
the
legit
recorder.
with their choreography and the
about
server
it.
as well.
Yeah.
I think that this is a team
Smooth.
that definitely has to be watched out. They can't be underestimated, even by the likes of T1.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this is not a matchup that
All right,
has
this should
been
be like a
going well
piece
for
of
them
cake
in
for
the last
T1,
couple
right?
of years, and I think they're very
No
well aware of
surprises
that,
here,
but as
really?
they mentioned, between stages,
This is a one-man
they had
team,
a series
DFM.
where they could have beaten T1, and they want to realize that potential today, because if they drop
Yeah, legit,
this
only
series,
May.
they
It's
will
May and
be
friends.
relegated to the play-ins, and their hopes of heading to the playoffs and skipping all of that grind against some of the teams that maybe they'll be familiar with, especially with QTD coming up from the Japan scene. They want to avoid
DFM? We can root for DFM. I don't mind.
And just kick their
Thing
feet
is,
up
though,
and
DFM's not
watching
going to
the playoff
qualify
scene.
for
It's
champs.
all important. If you can avoid
So it's
those
like,
plays,
is
it's a
rooting for them
huge
even worth
advantage.
it?
It's a boatload more prep time.
You know what I mean?
You don't have to play through 2 different brackets. Qualifying to champs from that play-ins is definitely much more of a struggle.
Not with that
DFM
attitude, trust me.
trying to
They are
keep
not
that
qualifying in
hope alive
Pacific.
today
Not
of
with the teams
skipping
they have
that
in Pacific right
environment.
now.
No, I think the hope is definitely alive, especially for DFM, because they're always a team that has brought these matches very, very closely, right? You have that 2-1 versus KRX and overtimes versus PRX as well. That's no
Have you seen the
small
Paper
feat.
X Mecha Chameleon vid?
Definitely
No, I have
I
not.
think they got caught off guard a little bit by KRX. I think the Ascent game was
Let's
quite
get T1 a
promising
chance?
from
Yeah, I actually
DFM,
hope so.
And then they ground out a win
I'm
against Barrel, so
well.
I think
I'm
they're
pretty
gonna
sure
look
it's
at
gonna
those
be.
opening two
My prediction was
series
Paper
as
X,
kind of
Nongshin,
troublesome for different
T1,
reasons. They've had a
and then
couple
that
of
fourth
learning
team I want
opportunities
to
in
be
this
Gen
group
G.
stage, but this is kind of where the rubber meets
Sorry,
the road.
the cursor's
so to speak.
bothering you?
If they
No
get
problem, sir.
derailed here, and they're not able to. They're not able
How
to
long
get
did you
this win
sleep?
across the
I have
board,
not
then
slept
things
yet.
get a lot more difficult.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
knock
it's gonna
the
be really, really
fuck
important
out.
for them to
The
get
next
this
thing I'm
win.
gonna do when
Even
the
if they
stream
do
is
it in
over
the
is I'm gonna
flames, they
go,
want
brush
another
my
big
teeth, and I'm going
so
straight to bed.
With the very best, we're starting off here on Sunset, and we take a look at the agent select. For T1, no changes. This is what they ran last time. Double duelist with Izu and Buzz, Meteor supporting them on that.
Have I
Yeah, I
seen
think this was
T1
his
play
first game of the
on this
stage.
map
Video
yet?
went
I
ballistic
don't think
and
I've
they
seen
ground
T1
out
play
an
Sunset
0-2
yet.
win over Paper X, which led them to win that series.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
Impressive stuff. But DFM, thank the Lords, they have swapped away. Every
bridge.
time I've seen DFM play double init, it has been underwhelming. They're playing a comp very similar to the one Nongshin piloted
Martine
be
to
able beat
Vitality, do you
just
agree?
the
For
other
who?
week. Yatsuka back on the Yoru. We're seeing a lot of very solid Yoru players pivot back into that because I think it's showing some promise in this meta now with the slight buffs it's seen recently. And Yatsuka was one of the better Yorus in Pacific. I want to see if he's be able
I think you
to keep
forgot
that
the best
form.
APAC team
Well,
is
something
Team
hopefully a
Secret
little bit more
Dumbass.
Comfortable for both of these teams, comfortable for DFM maybe, but definitely T1
Gonna
are
ignore that
comfortable
guy
in this position in these
for the
high-pressure
remainder of the
kind
stream.
matches.
Gonna ignore that
We're
guy.
gonna toss it on over to our caster to take us into Sunset. It's Achilles, and I'm sorry, who is this? Whose grandfather is this? Sir, are you lost? Do you need help finding your way back
She's talking to
home?
me?
If there's ever proof that there is no higher power, Paper Thin has returned! He is back here at VCT Pacific and clearly raided his grandmother's closet before he did so. Now, welcome back.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
They're
Where
making
am I?
fun of his little sweater?
What year is it?
Yep, there you go. Got there eventually. Well, looks like the synergy hasn't worn off too much. We're going to get ready to go into the action here. T1 going up
He looks good,
against
man.
DFM.
He looks fly.
We're coming off the back of a big victory. Obviously, you, Victoria,
Yeah.
Ninja, the ones thinking that DFM was going to be able to get it done earlier on in the week, and you guys were correct.
Yeah, I think this
Whose
team is
grandfather?
now making the changes that I wanted to see,
Paper Thin.
even going back to stage 1.
Right, that's Paper Thin,
where
right?
Just keep Yatsuka
That's his
in that
alias?
secondary duelist role. I know it might not be the most comfortable.
I gotta make
property,
sure
they feel
I got it
like
right.
they're Kind of
Okay.
squandering Aquaman
Yeah, him.
away because of how good he is on the Neon and things like that. But I think this overall is a better balance because Yatsuka has shown that He's a lot more.
I'm planning to go to
he's a lot
Japan
more
for my
effective
honeymoon.
when
Could
he's
you
on a duelist
recommend
than
the
when he's on
best
an
place
info
you
in it,
saw
where
there?
Nakame can be effective in either role.
I literally can't because I don't remember the names of the places we went
Melee
to.
here as well. See, well, this one does get piloted by May.
Like, in terms of the restaurants.
His performance was a little bit, I'd say, lackluster compared to what we're used to seeing from him, even with.
Like,
that
I really
victory
wish that I
coming
could help
early
you,
on in
but
the
I would need to
week.
re-pull up our whole itinerary.
Trying to get through Meteor, who's been flexing around, going between the Senti and this duelist position, and has been looking.
Yeah, watch my
damn
vlog.
good at both.
Yeah,
Watch
I
the
think it's actually
Japan
a pretty
vlog.
tough role
It's on
for
YouTube,
May,
and
to
you
go
can
up against
see
chamber
the places we went
potentially.
to.
Like, if you're gonna
It's
see
all
a
in
lot of
there.
early contact fights between those two. It can be pretty tricky to navigate to make sure those refracts are in the right place at the right time, and that
I got you.
kind of match the
Good call,
chamber
Chatter,
rendezvous
whoever that was.
one-for-one, but we'll have to wait and see. how
Rather
that all
die than
pans
watch a
out.
finesse
I think
vlog.
of the duelist that Maze plays, the melee is probably his weakest.
right.
But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe he's been able to work on it a little
Yeah,
bit.
Munchkin's just dead.
He's completely surrounded, and he is going to be able to find one, but
How does he even get one kill there?
Success makes it a 1-for-1 exchange.
This guy's a hero for even getting a kill there.
You're down early, and plenty of noise being made, and now you've got this triple pivot around to the back of site for DFM, so very much in position to shut this down.
Oh, they caught him off guard.
Kaide going to be good for one buzz.
Kaide definitely caught them off guard.
Kill of his own. Curveball's going to be sent, and I don't think they read Akame, and now they get the bad news. He looks for a little bit
These
more.
trades
but
are
it's gonna
too
be
good, and they
Buzz
know where he
away with
is.
the second, and now just Cess to try to clutch this out.
Just a little bit of a timing issue there for DFM. Kind of taking an awkward fight at an awkward moment with a numbers disadvantage.
Eventually, the timer in their head, they're going to know he could be back call.
Yeah.
Like,
One
right
bullet
now,
is
right
Hunter
now.
here for Meteor, but now starting to get dialed in on
It's taking
Alley.
too long.
Where the possibility?
Ives is here, I thought. I don't know where the fuck he is.
For Sess.
These people don't care anymore. These mods get paid for what?
Swing takes him low, but can't take him down. Meteor surviving. And 2 kills for him as well as T1 take the opening pistol.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of on a knife's edge for DFM in a couple different
I
ways.
mean,
where
I don't mind the DFM stack
have
at mid, and then they immediately rotate to A.
flash into the paranoia here, but
Immediately
Munchkin's
rotate
still
to A,
able
all go through
that
spawn, they
near
just-
site to find a kill.
The trades didn't go their way.
Difference maker, because then you don't have the numbers you'd really like.
Kind of
And
unlucky.
DFM trying to scale forward, you get caught in an awkward moment. Pretty lucky that, frankly, they don't just kind of lose that single-handedly. Kaide pops out.
Oh, what up,
Gets
Sanos?
a big
Welcome
first
back.
Kill, but T1 had
Did
the numbers.
you change the title?
ready
Can
for
you?
that
If you
push.
haven't already, thank you.
T1
Appreciate you.
already looking pretty sharp on their map pick of Sunset.
I'm literally.
Stay has the refract, but not going to opt to take it. Just going to tuck
You're
in
literally
the
what?
corner. Let's see if he can catch somebody a little bit off
Oh,
guard.
you're
but
literally switching it?
at
Is
this
that what
angle
you're
can
trying to
be
say?
Pretty disadvantaged if Meteor reads the position,
I don't get it. So what happened to
and he
Stacks?
does.
Fast on the draw.
Just full like cut? Is he benched? Is he on the bench?
But just a little hair off. Now spots the Yoru. Realizes it's getting scaled forward on. Can't quite line it up though, and Akame will be able to come away with the kill. So Marshall going to be recovered. But damage suffered. And with just a classic alongside this, and Munchkin lying in wait.
Was benched for DH, so he got cut. Vaping.
Would suspect this. Yeah,
He's never gonna. These allegations are gonna stay with him forever.
just shot. He's got to back away. Don't want to give over too
His
much.
kids are gonna
Definitely wanna
hear
follow
about this vaping
Still
shit.
over into Buzz, which is why
Y'all gotta
Akame is
let this
sprinting away
go.
with a wry little smile on his face. Uh-oh.
Not me. Anybody but
They're
me.
just playing tag.
Like, what was that? What am I witnessing?
that's
What
so
was
good.
that?
I mean, hey, if nothing else,
What are
you
we
got
doing here in
credit.
this
Akame is
region?
Min-maxing who he's dying to.
Yeah, he knows. He's aware of the situation. I like the buy here for T1 and the way that they position their pieces. You know, you lose the Marshal, and you're trying to lose that Sheriff if you're going to lose anything else. So pretty nice stuff overall.
You stayed up for that?
They're able to slide on in there.
I mean, okay, look, honestly,
They know it too.
I did say I was gonna grind, so I had to get on. Do I care about these games for real?
Here, we have a
I honestly don't, because I
trim
know
setup.
Team 1 is gonna wipe
Kaide
these guys.
over at B, but
This team has one
B is
guy.
A pressure.
All right,
Buzz
it's just not gonna happen. There's no world where DFM win this game.
They get the
Going
haunt
through.
too.
Oh, meanwhile.
But if it gets interesting, we'll lock in.
Ping here in Alley. Having to back away, and while this is all Nice and slow for T1. Meteor's quickly scaling up into mid. They do realize that they've given up the space as DFM, so pings are coming down. And
Do you like Fade or Sova more on this map? Fade. The double Prowler is pretty big for me. However, the dart is extremely hard to break when you're flooding in.
Already a pretty good start in terms of understanding the macro.
It's very even. Both ults are also... I think the Sova ult is better on this map than the Fade ult. Honestly, Sova's better. Sova's literally better on this map. You can also... Yeah, Sova's better.
Finds Meteor, continues to trade
Objectively
that one
better.
back. Now, the run it back going to be going through, but ends up just getting barrel stuffed. Loses out on the ulti.
But that doesn't mean the Fade is bad, though.
Really call on the Blaze Wall. Ready to send this through. Cut off that market access. Now sends it.
Bring them down.
For some kind of confirmation to throw a haunt.
Paranoia now going to be going in, but TH up close
Trade.
personal with May. He's able to spot out plenty as he finds himself a second kill.
Okay, they didn't get bonus. There might be some hope here. Yatsuka's on his main character as well.
Yeah, this is a pretty good macro read from DFM, mirroring T1 all throughout this round, and I was kind of wondering if there was going to be a late round pivot here from T1 when they kind of
Why only use teams only use Cypher as the Senti? You're talking about this map or in general? The camera info is too valuable as opposed to the turret. The camera info is extremely valuable. You can't smoke off trips. You basically have to hit them or like updraft over them or use an ability to get through them. So attack side, it's really, really good to have trips as opposed to anything else. Like, it's better than chamber trip as well. And then the cages are the other thing. The extra, the cages are just extra smokes. You know? So it's always valuable. His whole kit is valuable. His ult is dog shit, that's it. Cypher ult, it doesn't really matter. It can be impactful in certain situations, but the rest of his kit is good. Whereas Killjoy, like, what are you gonna do? Everyone runs through the mollies, everyone's playing Neon. Alarm bot, you can smoke it off and get through. Turret, same thing, you can smoke it off. So it doesn't even hold flank, really. Also, turret is not direct info the way a Cypher cam is. Shut up, you're not even listening. You don't understand a thing they're saying. What up, Elia?
Not quite connecting there onto DH, it would seem. Saturate towards the main. Swing out, Meteor having to make his evacuation with that.
Ilya, I'm liking this this agent pool you got going on. Nice Viper, by the way. I saw those lineups you made up.
Cleaning up Izu, and now it's just DH.
I know for a fact that lineup didn't hit anything.
Get their targets.
You don't think I saw that?
Clean those up. Looking for a little bit more. Meteor eating some damage. Trying to skirt around that corner, but
winnable DH, winnable. Actually winnable.
DH with just 8 bullets. Coverage is there,
wow,
and Sess
good cover.
Wins the fight. 2-2. DFM tie it up.
Yeah, I mean, kind of reading between the lines a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and say my Japanese is that good, but understanding.
How would you buff other Sentis to make them more playable in pro play? Vise is played on Lotus. Vise isn't bad. Sometimes Vise is played on Ascent as well.
They're going to be able to set up for this full retake 5-on-5, feeling pretty confident with their ability to in this round have a lot more.
I feel like Killjoy mollies need to be larger. Is that crazy?
And they do a really nice job.
It was on purpose to make you smile? Hey man, I smiled the whole way through. Especially when, you know when I smiled the most? When you guys almost got 12-5. Come back, Don. That was a very big smile on my face there.
Threat with the snipers. We know what he can do. Oh.
We gotta fix our Ascent, brother.
You know what May can do as well. What a swing and a shutdown. Tour de Force immediately lost. Yatsuka finding Munchkin there at B main as well.
My ultimate is ready.
Oh, we were seeing plenty of thrifties yesterday at the hands of Genji and GE.
Wait, is DFM like nice? What is happening?
Going that way.
2 gun rounds in a row?
At this point, best case scenario would be, get some more charges for Buzz.
They have huge ults for next round.
Run it back online.
Yeah, I mean, this is a much more comfortable looking DFM. Again, back to kickoff. It's very reminiscent of that. You get Yatsuka on the Yoru. He's going to grab the snipers. He's very clean with those. Very, very good. May's good with them too, but I think overall, again, when you're trying to min-max impact that these players can have, it seems like that's going to be the recipe for success. We'll see if we get a little more Yatsuka. May.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Get overwhelmed.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Did he want ecos? I don't. He already has his ult. What does he need to do? What is he doing?
To get some added cash.
30 seconds left.
And they're going to invest the dimensional drift into this. It's a 4v2, but I guess they know that they've given up some weapons, and okay, Buzz is still going to be able to find one. Now has that ulti and everything.
Okay, I mean, it's
just going to be DH. Clean tap to find the first.
Wait, the other guy's low. Oh my god, what are these guys doing?
Yatsuka will be able to shut him down, so it ends up getting a little bit closer than I would have thought. So maybe the ult investment.
That round should never, ever be that close.
Now going to be taking the lead.
Yeah, just taking their time to make sure they scoop up all the guns that they'd like. Full Phantom's going to be grabbed in. Cess.
How are you going to feel after Vinny takes Sokka's number 7? He can have it, but he's not coming to Arsenal, bro. There's just no way. There's no way they stack our team like that. That's too unfair for everyone else.
Struggling a little bit here in stage 2, but that right there, encouraging. That one not so much, but that was just
that is wild. That kill is wild.
Right in his face, and he went for the jump down, thinking he had enough time to try to challenge. And the DFM viewing party very happy with what they're seeing.
You promised us 100 gifted, by the way.
Understandable. Getting down to the wire, and DFM has been, they're finally finding that initial success, even though they have been looking competitive the entire
This guy talking about?
through. That's going to be the first time call now from the T1 camp.
Just literally just saying shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think for T1 here, you've been pretty.
As a Madrid fan, you'll quickly understand how frustrating Vinny is to have on your team.
Make your move there, so.
Yeah, but we have a different system to what Real Madrid have.
Trying to turn up the pace, or the B hits haven't
so
gone so good.
I'm not really that worried
Plants over on B, maybe
about
both.
that.
Kind of some things to sort of consider. Do you want to try to make a little bit more space into mid? I would say overall, DFM's done a pretty good job of tracking with their, util.
Thoughts on Asuna having the best stats in NA? It's an insane step up for him and the team. They're all playing really well, and he's at the forefront of that. It's good to see, dude.
A lot of teams are starting to lean into
I really wanted one of 100 Thieves or Sen to make it a champ, so I hope that happens.
Pretty hard.
I hope they can maintain it.
Meta to kind of just take those early challenges.
How does your body survive such a messed up sleep schedule?
We just have the 5-on-5.
Just sleep once a day.
A lot of times the attack.
I haven't slept in so long, it feels like. I don't know.
Even if you don't challenge it.
It's a good question. I don't know.
So feels like that seems to be a little more comfortable, but DFM way back here, and there's pings already out in market near Kaide's position, so off the rip, they've got to.
T1's got to win this round with these ults they have. Phoenix Salt, Sova ult.
Clear of the initial trip. Cage is going to go up, but that could be disrespected. Space just having to be surrendered. So
Meteor has all of mid as well. Okay, never mind. He's coming back.
Don't even have Meteor trying to go on
backside fully clear.
We'll just be joining back in main.
All right. So Fade ult, Waylay ult on the retake.
And they're not even trying to clear.
It's pretty powerful to clear backside at the very least. And they have all of market.
True.
Paranoia going to be chucked in. Relay bolt to delay over at Boba.
Oh, he saved his Paranoia. W.
Going to be going through, connecting on to 2.
DH saved his Paranoia for delay.
Holding them at bay for the moment. Mage trying to go on that entry, but Meteor will be able to find him. He's actually TPing forward onto the spot. He's going to get rewarded for it. Comes away with a kill. Now DH can't hold his own. Yatsuka overwhelms him. Munchkin, the last one standing. You can't invest the ulti now. He can't do squat. He will just fall. It's one casualty from DFM.
What a flood.
Yo, that is
crazy.
Clean.
I mean, I thought they were in trouble.
It's very clean.
May had that conversion pass, because I can see the theory here. Use the Nightfall to clear backside, clear space for May.
I thought the Paranoia would be enough to separate the...
make that back line more uncomfortable.
The players running out.
Munchkin have to be
but I guess not.
Thoughtful potentially with his Hunter's Fury, because you had that.
Because no one really peeked off the Paranoia.
Eventually knock him out, but they're just so clean with it. I mean, Cess and Yatsuka.
I'm not gonna lie, if you're playing Sunset and you don't play for backside at B, like even if you're attack side, even if they have Waylay ult, Fade ult, it doesn't matter. You could just use a Paranoia from here, and that would have countered them, or at least delayed them. You need to play backside. Like you need to play these areas. Sitting here or like here and here, these areas are not good in comparison.
DFM, but they still
you need some entries coming out of the choke point when they're retaking. What did Ilya ask?
Defender side. He also did get that run it back out of the hands of Buzz. So
that's exactly what you want. And again, this retake's heavy style is absorbing a lot of the util early.
Ilya's asking what your life schedule is when Watch Party, APAC, and NA. Negative. There's just no life. Today I finally got to gym for the first time in like a week and a half. Besides that, I eat, shit, sleep, watch. Honestly, that's honestly my schedule. I don't talk to anybody.
DFM is not allowing for these thrifties to get started.
Yeah. I mean, again, really good ideas there.
It's pretty rough.
Using that flash to do a little bit of check, you catch a good timing to clear out the drone early so that T1 doesn't really fully know. Akame able to win that fight.
Even Selena's not even home.
Slide in, not effective for Izu. And wow, what a turn.
Down to 1 bullet remaining.
But I did promise myself that I would grind, so.
They will break.
Now Yatsuka gonna grab that op. No operator in the hands of Meteor.
Do you shower? I fucking showered today, bitch.
Now you meant to really cycle
Now what?
through. Trying to get the catch here. Hunter's Fury is going to be sent out. Meanwhile, Cess just
Oh my god, this guy actually didn't even get hit once.
Will fall. Meteor, perhaps some revenge for the previous
Fade's
round.
job is just to stay alive here.
Swing out though. Akame now going to be pinned.
Good prowler.
Turn back around.
Wow, and he gets one. This guy's a
Akame
legend.
is still alive.
The
He's
fact
still
that he got
holding
one
his
is
own.
legendary, and he's alive still.
Buzz is now dead, and suddenly this is a 2v2
What a
despite
round from the
being dropped
Fade.
outside of alley. They have to fight their way back
Akame,
into the side.
Akame.
And 2 shock darts. Munchkin could kill Akame right now. Surely someone's told you this guy's low. Oh, but
That's when we take out a smoke. You had all that time and you didn't take out a smoke, and now you do it?
Munchkin.
Here.
One enemy remaining. Last player
Get that
standing.
kill.
Kaide wins this. Guaranteed Kaide wins this. Watch.
Spawn out, and Kaide just
Chat,
takes the
don't
fight.
argue with me ever.
Takes his life.
Try something.
That's huge.
I see it.
It looked like for a moment T1 was gonna get the ship
Defense side
back on track,
6-2. DFM is taking these
Sess, again,
really,
you
really
never
aggressive
expect
fights, man.
Sess to take that fight like
They
that.
are not
He
afraid of
never
T1 at
retreats
all.
Like that. It just shows
If
you
you let
this
T1
different
play their
level of
game,
confidence and the team play, something that
It can become
DFM
very
has been
overwhelming.
Really
You disrupt
emphasizing in
them,
their interviews as of late that
they don't know what
one
to
of the
do.
things they talked about was comms and teamwork.
They could get picked off.
They didn't feel like they had that. Yeah, sure, you get a clutch from Kaide here, but
Oh boy.
Disrupt them
Floods have looked
and
really
take the
good.
gunfights,
Retakes have
though.
been really
Don't just
good.
disrupt with
Forced the
util.
second timeout
Take the
early from
gunfights as
T1 on
well.
their map pick.
8 rounds played, and both timeouts burned by T1 on their map pick. This
Same with
is
G2,
looking
kind of, yeah,
disastrous.
actually. These heavily methodical teams that like rely on specific things to happen and like kind of like a checkbox in their default of like things they need control of before they can run certain execs, and like so many set plays that they have. When you disrupt those and you make them mid-round, it's not that they're bad at mid-rounding. It's just they're so good at their normal defaults that when they're actually picked apart, it's really hard for them to fall back on anything else. That's what it feels like when I watch them play. Similar to G2, kind of similar to NRG as well.
Kind of cleanly get into sights. I mean, they're getting a lot of different looks from DFM. This round, it's going to be Yatsuka on that outlaw again. There's going to be 2 players that are one
How do you stop Paper X? This would be Lev.
They're pushing out early. This is a very different round.
For full curveball.
I don't know.
We'll just be allowed to back
Be
off.
Lev or RRQ, I don't know.
Off a little bit too early. Gives it away. What a shot. From Yatsuka, Munchkin down.
Dang. I mean, he didn't need to hit the head, but...
I did not see that shot.
Ooh, tagged up Meteor a bit there.
Very clean shot from him.
Fade's playing retake, Omen's playing retake. It doesn't even matter. 5v4.
But
Look where May
They have your ult if needed. May still hasn't used this
if he decided to go
Waylay
for it,
ult.
they're going to keep wrapping.
could be monstrous. This into the corner. It's going to be TPing
Wow.
out. Safety does get burned a little bit by the hot hands.
Well played by
Meanwhile,
C's.
Dimensional Drift again going to be invested into this one.
Good Yoru ult.
This one,
Very good Yoru ult, and they have a double flank shot.
Ball rolling, not give T1
Wait,
any kind of window
so
back
many
in.
ults used this round.
Virgin pass gonna be layered.
Did they think it was a
Buzz
buy?
on Izu able to find one with the Bucky now. The overdrive gonna be popped. Just dancing here on the side, slides across.
They
And
still
he'll
lost?
find 2 more kills, but Kaide still standing. He's it back into a 1v2.
Never mind, Kaide's feeling
Kaide
it.
is the finisher
Yo.
yet again.
Why didn't you guys tell me DFM is good?
7-2, timeouts be damned. DFM looking to make very swift work of T1 here on Sunset.
I mean, you have to be so impressed with this timeout from the coaching staff of DFM, showing a very different look than what they've been playing. It's been very safe. It's been very
None of
cautious.
you,
It's
none
been
of you
very
said
retake
anything
heavy.
about that.
And
You guys
this
were
one,
like,
they're
oh,
setting
T1's going
up
to destroy
early,
these guys. Why'd
and
you
they're
even wake up to
comboing
watch
those
this game?
ults. They're using
Can you turn it
your
up?
ult
Yeah.
to tee up May's convergent pass to just completely smother them out. Beautiful. I mean, Izu has that overdrive, and it's so impactful here, but he just can't get quite enough done. I mean, fortunately for May, he has the refrax up. Whoa! Kaide shut him down a couple times on those slides.
Shizu Gatari, thank you for the tier 1, man. Can you stream ranked soon? I haven't played ranked since yesterday.
Another one of those players that started off incredibly well this year, but the last couple matches has been a little bit lacking.
Wow.
Munchkin to the rescue to try to say Buzz.
Wait, did they do that with the Yoru flash? Is that why the guy was blind? That's low-key kind of nice if that's what they did.
One, duelist for duelist, but
Why was that guy full blind? Did he flash himself, or was that a Yoru?
meanwhile, DH dead. Kind of the raid boss, he holds mid.
Yoru flash?
No passage allowed.
That is beautiful.
Flying into the clone, Meteor gonna be
That is a
blocked
beautiful
beyond
setup.
this.
I haven't seen that. I mean, I haven't seen that much Yoru Wele played on this map, but that was nice.
So I'm not going to peek you, but Izu will. We'll find that one, but
Kaide is just feeling it. He'll take the next gunfight as well. He doesn't give a fuck. You have a chamber up? I don't care.
he has to try his luck.
Just don't care.
His luck has run out. Kaide is looking indomitable, and Munchkin is looking absolutely screwed. 1v3, boxed in.
He actually doesn't give a fuck.
Head on a swivel.
High-low.
And I
Nope.
just don't see him digging himself out of this one.
Dead.
Even just to survive, to save.
Definitely dead.
Set up and nearly given the isolation. Trying to play an Akame. I mean,
Good
he's
read by
red,
Munchkin, though.
just can't shoot them.
Wow.
Kaide gets
8-2.
a
They kind of have
4K
to pause. They
PFF.
need these last 2 rounds.
Make it 8-2.
They got to pause here.
This is a huge glow up and a huge boon for DFM. You know, it's been really good stuff from Akame and Yatsuka so far this stage. Mei has been fairly consistent. He's not doing so well on this map, but one of the players who's struggled mightily for DFM has been Kaide. He was the third lowest rated
When you used to
player
play
going
professionally,
into
what
the
did
day in
you
Pacific.
what did a usual normal day in your
Shooting
life
up
look
the-
like?
he's
What
shooting
times
up
did
the
you
charts
practice,
now.
play rank, stream, sleep, etc.?
And he is
How was the
absolutely
routine?
12 and 6.
How different was the routine compared to a normal 9 to 5?
Is that operator?
So practice started around 11 a.m. We had to be at the office by 10:45. Earlier if you're gonna eat there. So we would eat breakfast together usually.
From Yatsuka.
After we were done eating, we'd go in the prac room, and then the coach would usually have something set up for us to run practice or server time,
Just like that.
which
right
would
back
last
into a
from
4v4.
11 to 1, sometimes to 12:30. And then the other 30 minutes, if we have extra time, we would be playing like basketball outside or something, or just chilling. People would be deathmatching, like warming up for scrims, whatever they want to do.
So much control on the map here.
And then, yeah, and then we play scrims from 1 to
value.
6.
They've just lined up.
Yeah.
Akame has absolutely destroyed them. Meteor will be able to make this contentious, but only for so long.
1 to 6, sometimes 1 to
Now it's all
7.
down to Buzz.
And come home. Eat
Paranoia
dinner.
expiring, sprinting forward. Says, yep, no reason to try to fight him. Just allow for this wraparound from behind.
We had lunch
Through.
in between
It's
scrims.
being made on
Like
both
there was
sides, and yeah, he realizes there's no cover.
it's like 3 scrims played,
way.
and then
He's
lunch,
caught.
and
He's
then 3
outgunned.
scrims
He's
played.
screwed.
Usually something
Kill
like
is
that.
found. It's another round over to DFM.
Sometimes we would just
2-1.
have a big breakfast and then just eat, like
next.
eat a
Yep.
snack midday.
Yep, maybe GG go next. Oh, Akame. I mean, that's another one of those disgusting moments for him. I mean, that one's a little easier than the one on Lotus the other day when he hit that 2 headshots, just like just a little micro transfer.
Stop yapping. Sorry, you asked a question. Do you want to just not answer? Like I don't
And
understand.
this is absolutely incredible. Looks like kind of a
Do you usually know who you're scrimming against? Yes, you have a schedule for the from the day before.
and hits both players.
So the night before you'll know.
Trying to up the pace here. Izu will be able to find Yatsuka. Akame a tuck.
Sometimes even earlier.
Sight spotted though, and hot hands. Gonna be chucked his way,
Wow.
but Sets
Everything is going their way.
just sprays the smoke. Looks for that third. Meteor will be able to stay alive. DH peeking out will be able to find Akame, and suddenly the player.
I was gonna say if he shits on Meteor here, Meteor's low. So
reaction. Kaide
Spike planted.
still alive.
honestly, it's kind of hard for T1 to perfectly coordinate peaks here.
That approach, a couple shots out, a little bit damage to be.
Last player
Munchkin
standing.
wins out on the one, and that should be the round
Hey?
going the way of T1.
High low.
Hey, a
He knows.
1v2,
He
a
has to
high-low
know.
Set up over towards Alley. Breaking this would be fairly miraculous, and now
It's pretty hard. It's too hard.
slight reposition.
He has to pre-fire.
Tucking in, getting on a deeper angle.
Yeah, it's, like,
Will find
impossible.
the headshot to get T1 a third round win, but that was a 9-round streak for DFM.
Switching sides.
This has to be one hell of a defense.
In your opinion,
T1
who's the
to
most
make this
improved team in Americas
for sure.
besides 100 Thieves?
This is a good round, though. They're able to
Most
get a
improved
ton
team
of
in
value out of
Americas
that
besides 100 Thieves?
paranoia early
EG,
from
bro.
GH. Hits
EG
both
looked fine
Yatsuka
to me.
and Akame, puts them in a really bad positions where you can follow up quickly with the Neon, eliminate them from the equation.
Halftime.
You guys don't
Good
agree?
fight back, but this
Okay,
time
honestly
around,
though, yeah,
no
you're right. It is
heroics.
Sun.
Yeah, this is not what I had on my bingo card for today. I mean, I thought this
That
would
is
be
my dark horse, so
close
you have
match
to say Sun.
potentially.
It is actually Sun.
DFM is very sharp, even though Meteor is also having a whale of a time on the chamber. I mean, he's been winning a lot of those first kills, but then, you know, somebody.
That's
on
true.
DFM, they
Lev,
answer
you could,
back with a big
I guess you
multi-kill
could say
round.
Lev, but it's just,
Akame, Kaide, even Cess getting in there.
I feel like they deserve a better title
we'll
than
see.
most improved, you know?
I mean, kind of curious
I don't know.
because DFM has struggled on their attack side on some maps.
We know
like
what happens
Ascent,
to your
so
dark horses. Chill. We don't know
maybe
anything.
This will be another kind of situation where they just don't
Take
quite
it
have
easy,
those
man.
ideas or have the
Did you actually blacklist teams that they were bad to scrim against? Yeah,
T1 might be able to
a couple times.
smother them out. Comes down to the pistol, it feels like, though. There's really going to be
Oh,
much
yeah.
hope.
I mean, if you can't find that, boom, suddenly they're up to 10.
Thoughts on Genji? I think they're decent, but they do have a pretty low floor. Based on that game versus RRQ, I don't really trust Genji like that right now. They have beaten some strong teams,
A 5-12 comeback not going to be guaranteed here.
but I just don't know with them. Gimme, thank you for the prime.
FNS would never.
Let's go.
What?
All right. Let's see. A couple players set up in mid. Smoke does go down, though. So, more thought put into this, but
What happened?
FM's forces.
What do you say? Why do you say my name?
Outside of A mostly. I believe Yatsuka on his own. Gonna find the trademark. Clears that. So that's got a bunch of players pivoting.
Oh, Akame's coming away with 2.
Talking about the
Itch be
12-5?
damned. They're able to just find those.
All good.
Now, push their
It
way
is what it
forward.
is. It's part of
Onto the
history. They
side.
can talk about it. It's
T1
fairs.
scrambling. Buzz contained by this tripwire. Has to let him know. Alert them to his presence.
Spike planted.
The right side, Peak's going to be coming in. Meteor going to be good for the one. May taken down. But
I
he
can't
loses
believe
like
it.
the Kaide's
DFM is about to
hands.
clean out T1.
DH trying
for
to
fun.
capitalize. Barely manages to do so. Akame gone. Spot out. Paranoid connecting on the Yatsuka, but I think kind of able to dodge that.
Double peek.
So maybe if he hits
No.
that headshot, but not to be. Curveball going to
Nice
be
shot.
locked in. Yatsuka just so damn clean with it. The pistol.
When Yatsuka is on
there.
Yoru, I don't
TF
understand. Does DFM become
up
400
to
times
double
better than they
digits.
normally are?
Yeah, it's a nice little round for DFM. The timing's working out really well for them. Right when Yatsuka's clearing some of the utility over at B, that's when T1 kind of
Like BBL with Lover's Rock.
DFM in an awkward spot, but all of DFM is stacked up in main still, kind of holding, waiting.
Damn, 10-3, T1. Holy
Driving.
fuck, Stax has the biggest smile on his face. This guy has a Joker smile on his face right now.
Beginning of that round.
Sitting there fucking just vaping away.
Deal with that crunch. Very, very nicely.
Oh,
Ooh, that was close.
offset by the recon. I mean, it's a cheeky little attempt.
The
for
entire fucking room, the entire prac room is hotboxed.
Camera taken out.
Running up the cam. Kaide still going to be very well favored, but can't quite get the transition over to Izu. Stun is through. Izu with a recovered Bulldog immediately is able to find Cess. Meanwhile, DH is going to be taken down. And Izu, he's just made his quick little escape. 7 health remaining, though.
DFM could lose.
Has the tuck back, re-wrap around towards Boba.
Cutting through.
T1 have gotten themselves into the right position, trying to make a go of this.
I love these double peaks, man. I don't know. I don't know. I love when teams get proactive. It's actually my favorite thing in the world.
Other than Meteor to maybe click some heads.
One enemy remaining.
Trying to plant his feet. 5 bullets remaining in the Headhunter.
Oh my god, your Deeg versus mine.
Just trying to battle it
I don't know
out.
who's better.
Tag down to 17, 15 for Akame.
That's a good spot.
Sets up the trademark, knows that he's backed away. And this is still good damage no matter what for T1, but they really need to try to
30
find this round
seconds
win.
left.
If they want to have any shot of getting back into the sunset. Akame is just playing this patiently, playing this quietly.
I mean, if Meteor loses, the game is over. Map's gone.
Won't have the hunt up until after he plants, so he's just trying to guess.
It's 1 bullet remaining in this, but granted, any bullet he can get will do the
Spike
job, and that's
planted.
going to be a Phantom now collected.
He can't possibly think this guy's going market, right?
Taking his time, spotting each other. And Meteor will be able to find
He
it. Gets
pushes
the
him? You know
3K.
he's low, just...
Barely coming out on top at the end. As T1 winning out onto the Thrifty to make this maybe, you know, a little bit more doable for themselves.
Yes, very much so. And this is beautiful util coordination. Getting right into the face of Kaide there, making him have to make bad choices, and then he immediately follows up onto Cess, who's trying to bail him out. And then Meteor, don't want him to get heated up. He's already been very impactful. He has been...
You did wonders.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Can T1 make anything with this? Make anything of this? Probably not, to be honest. Just defense side, you don't have that many options. They do have Neon and Phoenix, though. They could get aggressive. They could have good traps.
Go deep enough to prevent the grab of the orbs or delay it. So Akame now going to be one away from having a Nightfall.
Mid-round pushes up mid as well.
Expect here that DFM just trying to...
We're going to have to take a couple risks early on.
Pac-Man on the map if possible.
Early gun rounds to gain advantages. Walk down mid in the mid-round. Push through A potentially.
Right on the edge of this rendezvous.
Find the lurker.
Oh, I thought maybe he would just go for the spray, but well, certainly would have been rewarded with at least a kill. Well,
what the fuck is that?
Dispatches him with ease. Incredible is nearly caught on timing there. Is easy, but it's going to be Munchkin taking quite a bit of
No, I
damage.
actually feel bad for Meteor. How does he die like that?
He's going to be good for one, but that's now a weapon. Give it over. As the Nightfall goes through, connecting onto one. Munchkin dead. None the wiser about this approach from the other side.
And that's
praying
game.
And praying is able to find
Wow.
Buzz. And oh boy, it might just be a little bit of back and forth. Yep, up, down has returned. Unless DH can pull off a 1v4 clutch.
Nah, Stax is
T1 special.
They might actually give, for the first time ever, a benched player a raise to come back and play again. Stax holds all the cards now. They need him.
I mean, I don't know what is going on with DFM this week. Whatever their practice routine was for their aim, keep it up, because they are sharp as hell. I mean, Yatsuka there absolutely walked through with the bandit. That Meteor knows they're coming. He is so aware.
Is Viper still good on this map? She's fine. I would prefer a Sage, though, to be honest. I think Sage is dominant on this map.
Through some smokes. Still, sometimes
I think attack side Sage, you can cut off so many flood angles from the opponent, and Sage slows just make it so hard to flood in general. And then on top of that, on defense, obviously Sage is just going to be good. Slows are going to be good. The wall's going to be good mid-round.
Squandered.
Yep.
The only thing is you don't have the Cypher Cam.
Just one away from taking this up to map point.
I mean, it's pretty basic stuff from DFM that round.
Or like Viper Wall in your case that you were talking about, Viper. Viper all, because Viper Wall, Viper Orb combo at A is very strong on attack side. Just always having that orb up and going up and down in the middle of the open here. Do you guys remember the way Nats did it? The Nats Wall, we called it, and the Nats Orb.
He's been darted, and now he's dead. DH's position going to be known. Spray and pray going to be sent through.
It's okay. Just pass away, man.
It's all good. Can't hit anything
it's all good. Keep this guy on Yoru for the rest of his career.
But what does it matter when DFM just absolutely body them at every twist and turn? Absolutely unreal.
Spike planted.
Now you know the ops here. You might go hunting. This is a huge risk for T1. I figured they were just going to try to save. But they feel like they have to go for it given the scoreboard.
Okay, found one, found two. Op now on the floor. Buzz asked to do the rest, and he cannot. Akame, another 2 kills for him. And that is DFM.
This is T1's map pick, which is crazy.
Now, as long as they stop T1 from getting to 5, they should be good.
It's all good.
They should be good.
Unreal. I mean, again, the coordination there with the Atsuka pushing while Mei is dashing. Yeah, Meteor hits a couple nice ones.
Which agent needs the most fixing? People were talking about how they wanted Phoenix Wall to be shorter, so you can't diffuse behind it or something. But I think Phoenix is fine. What character needs the most?
Maybe the best version of DFM we've seen ever.
You said changes, right? Just in general?
Wow. Cess is already up in top mid. And Munchkin's aware.
Very well.
I feel like Killjoy is kind of dead.
Struck down Izu full blind, but the rest of the team around him will be able to find these kills. Kaide's going to be good for 1. Meteor gets another, and 12-5.
We're going there.
Killjoy is kind of buns. Not gonna lie. She's her mollies need to be bigger, I think. No chat?
It wouldn't be the first time this week.
No, it would not. Given the way that he's been shooting, I don't really fancy my chances if I'm T1. But Buzz will take the fight and takes him down. So, a 5th round is going to be collected here for T1. But they need 7 in a row. As I'm sure Slicky's writing on his screen at the moment, if they want to take this into overtime.
A great read here,
Or
though, by Munchkin. Kind of knows what Sess is up to. DH.
I don't know.
He's holding the line at the choke. You know, Sess
Actually,
is
don't know what
trying
else you do to
something create
Killjoy.
that extra angle, but
I feel like her mollies are her
realize this is
most,
going
like,
to be pretty
the only
quick because
defense she
Power
really
Wave,
has.
Sess gets up to top mid.
So I feel like if they covered a larger larger area on the bomb site,
Let's see.
it would negate certain spots that the opponent can be in when they're running in, which would allow you to play a certain way, you know? Like, you'd only have to worry about one angle, for example.
All of DFM is able to avoid this on the spot. Out conversion path's going to be sent Meteor,
So
able
she
to
could be
dodge that.
viable in that sense if her mollies were bigger.
Corralled in, so May will be the one to collect it, but does get out traded.
But I don't know.
Munchkin finds that kill. Girl left into. Okay, going to be invested in DH. That's crossing paths.
Bro,
But it's still
T1 cannot catch a
damn
break.
Good. 12-5 be damned. It is now just Munchkin.
No bricks can be caught. It's like so easy. How is it so easy?
The breaks. Hearing that pivot through Boba. Just holding the line.
I mean, Kaidai's just played it perfect.
Creep across. Munchkin will manage to work his way here. Obviously a backstab opportunity for Kaide.
I mean, this is the only place they really need to be aware of.
Pretty sure Munchkin heard Kaide's footsteps there.
Wow, and then they got off the site as
So
well.
Munchkin has not made any
No
moves.
smoke to defuse, nothing. And now they know where he is. It's like impossible to win this.
There they are.
Recon sent. I mean, Akame's like, yeah, whatever. What of it? Okay.
I mean,
well,
that is a nice shot, but it just doesn't matter.
Trying to just get Yatsuka on the line to bail him out, but it's going to be Kaide. Going on red. Has the spray down, has the kill. 13 to 5.
Did Kaide top right
DFM
at the end there?
have the map.
Had to have, right?
Yeah, this is incredibly dominant stuff from DFM. You know, there was a lot of talk this week about, you know, how hard it is to have to play 2 games in a row when your opponents might not, and, you know, how that can be.
Damn, that's how bad their sunset was. They fucking picked that map. Someone help my boy, man. I think Texture can help him. I think Texture can help him a lot, actually. 2 and 1. They have DFM and then DRX. Not bad. Old Genji was stacked. Yeah, trust me, I know. Oh, Yatsuka. Oh, no, yeah, Kaide did top frag. Oh, no, never mind. Holy shit, what a team performance here. Just a guy diff. A complete guy diff. Fuck, guys, I can't wait for playoffs. Regular season can get so stale sometimes. I don't know if I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. It can get so stale. Especially like Masters 2. Because you kind of know who's going to qualify for champs as well, you know, based off the points they got in Masters 1 and like how they played at kickoff and shit. You kind of already know who's going to make it to champs. So it doesn't even feel like a real qualifier anymore. You're kind of just watching games. Some teams are completely out of contention unless they have some miracle run, which is never going to happen. Love Simplicity, thank you for the prime. What do you think about a mix rework? I don't even know why this agent was created. I feel like he's just there as a placeholder. They're just trying to pump out agents as much as they can so that way they can finally start doing the veto process for the agents. I don't even know what this character is doing. I'm pretty sure I don't even have this character purchased in my Valorant. So, and he won't be purchased. Like, that is just, there's no point. What's the point? So I don't know. Like, I honest to God, if you put a gun to my head right now in the game and you said, I'm gonna shoot you in the head right now in the game, unless you tell me one of Mix's abilities, you could shoot me right there. I wouldn't even attempt it. Just let me go. I don't know. I don't know what he does. I don't have a fucking clue.
To the almighty chads of DFM and what they were putting up.
Yeah, I never thought.
I just know he has this weird stun ability that makes noise.
On Duelist, anymore. I didn't think that I would actually
Makes
this
the
had
worst
happened so
sound
soon
ever.
over from him shifting over to controller. I didn't think I'd want to see Buzz on controller instead so quickly.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I can't really explain it, to be honest.
No
I think
words.
the neon.
You're very
Phoenix
negative
is pretty
today, Unk.
uninspiring.
It's the lack of sleep. I'm telling you, dude. I have not slept in so long that I'm genuinely just angry at nothing. Just mad. Things are setting me off. You were crashing out during the EG game? Well, yeah, they lost 12-5. Oh, you mean before that? Actually, it was before that. I don't remember what I said, though. Just calling chat idiots. But I always call you guys idiots. You guys are dumb as bricks sometimes.
Such a great fit for them. I love that they're leaning back into the Yoru. Yatsuko is so good on that agent, and I think they do an excellent job in the mid-round, Pilsky.
Yeah, 100%. If we take a look at how they played their mid-rounds, you can see early on the gate crash gets put over towards B. Guys, the death of Yoru has been greatly exaggerated. I can see this guy coming back into the meta in a big way, especially with the Phoenix ult getting nerfed upcoming. See DFM clear all of this A space, TP back away, immediately stacking towards B, refract back from May.
You're telling us why you were eating Chipotle when asked why you weren't watching C9. Yeah, I get on stream to watch the second game, and everyone's like, "Why didn't you watch the Cloud9 game? Why did you were literally just not doing anything? You were in people's chats, chat hopping, motherfucker. What? I don't get to just chill once in a while, just hang out, eat my food, like just know I can't do anything anymore. I'm on a full lockdown. It's like a lockdown procedure. I only get to do this one thing. What are we talking about?"
Yoru can always be in the perfect position, which sets them up for those fantastic retakes.
That's why DFM, they look like they're in the right place at the right time every single time because they were. And it's just a style that's working so well for DFM. And on the side of T1...
No, guys, the second this becomes a job, I will quit. You hear me? I do this as a passion because I enjoy learning about the game. I enjoy watching these teams play at the highest level. The second that becomes tedious to me, I will stop doing it. I can't do something I don't enjoy, ever. I've never done that. Too spoiled.
A little bit quiet, but this map he heated up, and he did it as well on Sunset previously, right?
Yeah, against KRX, he was the only one really playing the game on the Cypher. He had a lot of really good site holds. They ended up going 6-6 on the defense and then not getting around on attack. Once again, had a very good defense.
I'm actually happy for Tarek that he stopped forcing himself and plays rank sometimes instead of watch partying. I completely agree, man. I think the watch partying, especially the amount he's done it. I mean, he's done it for years. Like, since the beginning of the game, basically. So for him, I'm sure it's been, it's probably a lot. It's like, you don't want to lose interest in the thing that you are doing. If you do that same thing every single day, and then your chat is also, not saying you guys, but like his chat, for example, might have expected him to just watch everything or something. And he just doesn't feel like it. He should be allowed to say, I don't fucking feel like it, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's that's fine to say. It's fucking watch party. Like, it's okay, man. There's like 100 other people watch partying. It's fine. Inigo Lats, thank you for the gifted, man. And then the other thing is the lack of sleep, chat. That's the other thing I've told you guys a million times. If my energy level is at a very low point, it's very difficult to focus. It's very difficult to even engage with you guys sometimes. And all I'm thinking about is, I can't wait for this to end. The second you get on, like, and you do any job, if you're thinking, like, I can't wait for this fucking day to be over instantly, you should not be in that line of work. That is not something you're passionate about. You're not enjoying what you're doing, and therefore you're going to suck at it. Right? And that's the same thing that goes to Twitch streamers. If they don't want to be there, it's going to be very clear to you they want to be there. So rest is very important in general. Like, you have to take a break from that thing that you're doing, because you get to fucking, you know, what's the word? Recharge. You get to recharge and reinvigorate your sense of wanting to do that thing again.
have played them to death. You can see a team like T1 definitely recover and reverse sweep this series. I think that was a flat performance from everyone but Meteor.
If
We
only the
talked
real
together
world worked
how
that
much
way,
talent
yes,
there
we're
is
very
on
blessed in that sense. Like, I am personally, I've told you guys a million times, dude, I'm blessed as fuck. I got to play professionally for longer than most players' professional careers, times like 5. Most pro careers don't last very long. 3, maybe 4 years. So I got very lucky in that I had great teammates along the way. You know, I had good orgs supporting me. I had my parents supporting me. I had good friends. I had a good support system. It was good. And luckily, my career ended like way later than most people's would. Then streaming worked out, which is great. There's a lot of luck involved there. I'm not gonna like sit here and say I worked hard for this or anything. It is a lot of luck involved, but
feeling pressure.
We take
He's
it.
not running away from it. He's running towards it.
Unk, I just watched Odyssey and it was peak. Was that Saber B9, right? Okay, I'll remember your name, brother. I now know how you think. The next time you have another opinion, I'll make sure I remember this thing you just said.
Double duelist, we need to see improvements, especially from the pairing of Izu and Buzz this time around.
Yeah, DFM rocking with that double duelist on their own. Yatsuka has been a bit of an
There's also a lot of skill,
entry
your
force on the
personality
Neon,
to stream.
had some
No, I
quieter
appreciate
games,
that.
but I've been
I'm glad
impressed
that
by
I
his
do. I feel like I do like engaging with chat too. I think if chat was dead, or not asking questions, or just sitting there trolling every second of the time, or rage baiting always, it would be very difficult to be on, to be honest.
Definitely.
So engaging with chat is like a lot of it. And then also, it's just always more interesting to watch like Masters events, you know what I mean? Masters events and big playoff games. Regular seasons has become so, eh.
Look, we're casting, so this is
That's
all
why
involved.
I talk to you guys a lot
So,
more during the
after
regular
the
season.
cast, if he wants to
Because I'm
brag,
like, fuck,
he
I
can
gotta keep
absolutely
myself
do so.
engaged.
And we'll
So I
take
need
it
to
over
talk to
the
someone.
side. That's just how it goes.
Look,
you have to get your predictions. You have to get your trash talk out nice and early. Because if you do it after the game
But
is
it's also
over,
dependent on the
nothing
matchup.
but
Like
power.
tomorrow, NRG and Lev are playing. That's an insane matchup, even if it's a regular season, playoffs, whatever. But then there are like matchups I just don't give a fuck about, or I don't have any stock in. Especially with teams that are probably not going to qualify.
Again, that they've kind of come into this stage with the preparation with their agents and who's playing what.
What's your
I think is
favorite
the right
movie?
read, and I have a lot more
Zero Dark
confidence
30.
in them because of that. And meanwhile, T1 is, I think, still struggling to find their new identity. Yeah, again, Meteor really good on the chamber, but you know, Izu normally very, very good on the Neon, and he wasn't bad.
Do you
by
have
any
permission
stretch
to
of
stream
imagination,
Watch
but not
Party
having the
from
impact you
Riot too?
expect. And Buzz still looks a little uncomfortable on the Phoenix, so let's see
What?
here on Haven. It's going to be a different story. It's a very close map between Varel for both of these squads on this, and Maze just instantly deleted one. And
Yo,
okay,
is
gets another.
DFM
Well, the pain
incredible?
shall continue for T1.
Cage triggered.
As it's just desperation. That's sliding from Izu, trying to find anything that he possibly can. DH now. Oh, a headshot.
They're just running them down.
Play in Izu, but he ends up splitting the difference on those targets.
They're playing like
Just
Paper
a lot.
Rex.
Nothing more. And well, this could either be a very quick finish or a very long one to this pistol round. But Kaide on this angle should have DH out.
Brother, I love looking at your left kneecap. Your kneecap is hella smooth.
There you go.
Okay, they're dead. Take what's useful.
Thank you very much.
I mean, they look different.
Means a lot, man.
They're on the back
It's hard to
foot.
explain. It's just that feeling you can see in the confidence. May here early, taking that angle. Nice little micro adjustment. That swings right into Meteor. You know, T1 trying to catch DFM, pushing down mid. Seen them do that on the pistols a few times, but
Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like
actually just kinda hold the
people
line.
have overestimated T1 this split from the name alone. I think I'm one of those people. I think you're right, and I think I am one of those people. Because when I have watched
Put
them,
in for DFM in the prep.
I don't know. Maybe we're just discrediting a lot of these teams too.
Pretty good info off that flash. Even just knowing players are
It's just when a team wins a tournament,
gonna lean
you know that they are capable of that.
in a different
So you know
direction
their
on the map.
ceiling is really
You
high.
see all their weight shifting.
So at that point, it's like, what form can they
Nice amount of
maintain
information off the dog.
up until they get to the tournament, you know? That's the expectation that they have by default.
Will fall. Izu dead, and the door is shut.
Has to be a rewrap.
That'll be a late insert here from Media.
It was Sylvan, the guy they blamed.
Oh, that would have been a hell of a shot.
They got rid of Sylvan, they got rid of
With Phoenix
Stacks.
Coming in from lobby, this should be Meteor dead. Plant can come in.
Sylvan and Stacks probably have a group chat just talking shit.
Rest of the bad situation. Meanwhile, just DH rushing forward to his demise. 4 players staying alive. DFM a 2-0 start.
Yeah, much cleaner this time on their defender side. Pistol.
I don't want to take away from DFM. I just see it as they're
Give
trying to
up
take
Nico,
it.
so
To take the team in the
if we
current
do go
moment
to three,
versus...
it is
No, I mean, yeah, I agree.
starting on the defender.
That's why I've always said the same thing to you guys. The game is extremely form-based and matchup-based. And if those two things are not completely, like, in sync, and you aren't good, like, you don't match up well, or your form is bad, just during this current week, or maybe this meta, or whatever, you will look like a shit team. Even if you have really good chem, you will still look like a bad team because you're still trying to figure it out. Right? Even when we were Optic, we were losing to Shanks, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna happen. It's Valorant.
I think it kind of makes sense. I agree with you, though. I think the right play is probably to give it to Akame. That's the more standard.
No, Derek, I mean, there's no offense there. Actually, there's definitely some offense there, but, like, not to you. My point is, like, you can lose to teams that you are supposed to be better than, is what I'm saying. And it's not like we went into it thinking, like, oh, we're playing a dog shit team or something. It's just, they played better that day. That's just Valorant, though.
These days, if you give up that mid space, I'm sure Meteor are going to be aware.
Looking for it. Okay, clears it. Meteor's third.
We played better that day and then lost 4 of our next matches. Yeah, the other days were pretty bad.
Like they're operating blind.
I agree. The other days kind of sucked for you guys.
Through this anti-bonus cleanly.
I think it's because you beat us, and then everyone started watching all your VODs to figure out what the fuck you did to beat us, and then they studied you completely. Beating us was probably the worst thing you could have done for yourself.
To wake up a little bit more.
Because you were a genuine threat at that point.
The pivot over towards B. Yatsuka,
even we were confused, like, what the fuck just happened? Our team almost died. I'm not even kidding, Derek. Our team legit almost died after that game. Chet was so pissed.
Kill found, swing into the spray down. Kaide gonna be good for one, looks for a second, won't be able to find it. Izu holds his own, and T1 get on the board.
Yeah, this is just really good overall diligence being shown by T1. They're able to isolate and identify some of these tricky positions. Gets Cess there. Akame goes on a fact-finding mission. T1 was just waiting for that recon dart to come back online and just kind of holding to see if DFM was going to push for info. That's exactly what happened. It's a great read.
I love these jerseys though, bro. That colorway is so nice. What's so different with your IGLing than other IGL?
Response this time now from DFM is going to be...
We'll find out. And we'll also have a listen.
I'm able to micro on the fly, maybe better than some people. I don't know. I haven't played with other IGLs. I have no clue. Marved was my IGL? In what universe? What planet was this? Was I in it?
Careful here.
The fuck are you guys talking about?
Rough from here. I'm starting that defuse. Well, not going to be connecting on Ame. Has to back away, but Akame's going to be taking down Izu. Another 2 kills for him.
Okay, T1 looking slightly better. They look warm. They look warmed up. They seem a little bit more sure of themselves. That the post plant looked solid. Good positioning. Everyone playing together, double peeking and shit.
A huge win for Meteor, getting that double kill in the front of B. Nasty.
Why is Meteor chamber one trick now?
That's really nice. Cess maybe hoping he could get the timing on the swing, but Izu, oof, those are clean with that fan.
Would you ever consider coaching maybe for online next year? Yeah, why not?
Haven, very attacker sided these
Just to
days.
practice it? Yeah, why not? I wouldn't want to get paid for it though. Just do it for fun. Be fun.
One away from the blades. Meteor has the
Be a little
outlaw.
consultant, you know what I mean?
Turning up the tempo a little bit, but
You can get a Phoenix consult.
push their luck. T1 just gonna accept that they've gotten this space and try to use that against DFM here, who are fighting on this
Mentally,
early
think of the prime man. Hey, idiot.
Ooh.
Tag to 49. Akame going to be overwhelmed though, and Cess now gone. Oh,
Wow.
okay. Just a hair off, quite literally, as Yatsuka tucked into the smoke.
Spike planted.
Trying to get caught by that overdrive,
Sorry.
but still no better position trying to make anything happen as well, Meteor will fall. Good kill to be found, but unfortunately the Outlaw not going to be finding a ton of value unless Kaide can either get the double pumper, hit some heads. No half armors here on T1.
This off angle is always too dirty.
Watching, waiting, and killing.
Mexican Overlord, thank you for the prime.
Will basically secure it as Mei and Yatsuka, they've got 15 health between them.
Just do what Mini does for Zeta. Okay.
Not a lot.
Not a lot at all.
One enemy
Step
remaining.
Breeze will be enough to take them both down, but it's going to be Izu instead.
No problem.
T1 will secure themselves a one-round lead.
Chat, I have a
Curious.
crazy question, but I don't know if I'm allowed to ask it. It might be
DFM.
TOS.
When they might
I've been
think
watching a
about
lot
the
of true
timeout.
crime,
Maybe
so it's
after this
related to
round,
true
maybe
crime.
Forza
and, like,
Northern
serial
Lights.
killers and
Let's go
shit.
one more. Oh, he just got a spot.
You think
in
I'm
the
allowed to
head.
ask it? Should I just do it? See what happens?
Other than that, this is really clean stuff. Again, using some of that conditioning from a previous round where they used the Sova drone early, but they didn't commit to the attack there. This round
Okay,
they do.
have you guys ever thought
DFM was moving off of that Sova drone,
about,
and that's when TM...
like, you watched a lot of
T1
true
struck.
crime, or you watched like a documentary on a bunch of serial killers?
By those, so kinda
Do you ever
whatever
think,
in the long
like-
run. Very curious if that judge actually...
Do you ever put them, like, not, you don't put yourself in their shoes, but you think,
He's
like,
got a tour de force behind it, so
yeah.
I feel like I could have done that way better than you just did it.
probably just
That
going to
makes sense.
popping that and then trying to use the tour de force, get themselves onto a site, and then
Like,
have a solid post-plan
the outplays, I mean.
position. So
Yes.
Judge, I mean, obviously could use it on either side, but slot forward, watch connector at A, sit at Hell,
Yep.
or go C and
C and
watch
hold the
back
door.
alley. So
Yeah.
But some of these guys are
Hold either
fucking
point.
idiots.
well,
Yeah, very... If they can get...
You know what I mean? Like, there's some of these guys are so dumb. How do you just, like, this is your whole, like, that's your whole shtick. It's what you do for, like, a living. You do this shit. How do you suck so bad? You know?
We'll have to wait and see, though.
looking like maybe just pressure garage and then eventually collapse this into the C site.
This guy said, you think you're better than Dexter Morgan? Brother, it's a fictional character. We're talking, like, real life guys. Like, that are in jail now.
To Izu, taking point. Sliding forward, trying to get out of that relay ball, but Yatsuka able to hold his own. Sliding in, gets a shutdown on the Buzz as well. A massive hold from the Neon of DFM.
Oh, that's true, chat. The good ones never
Actually
get
will
caught.
connect, third one.
Fairs.
Hitting it where it needed to, and Buzz
True.
now gone. Another ult, just not able to
If
find
there's a
value.
documentary made about you, you probably did some stupid ass shit.
Rough around the edges.
Yeah, and you still got
Probably
the
made some
Cypher
bum
util
ass
layer
mistakes.
here at 8, so
Fairs.
be pretty aware of
That makes sense, actually.
this.
Okay. I can get with that. That's a fair
Kaide
argument.
Over. Send himself up into heaven. That is concerning. That is scary.
If they
going against
were
that
smart, they wouldn't do it in the first
though.
place. Yeah, well, some of these guys are
Just
like
gonna wait.
kind of fucked in the head.
Waiting to play off
By
the
kinda,
crit,
I mean very fucked in the head. They like get off on that shit. What are you gonna do?
Well, there he goes.
Peeing past that.
Like they would like
Kinda well aware
lose
of
their
this,
minds
but
if they
still-
didn't do it.
Now opening up with some spray, trying to see if he can just interrupt, but DH will be able to safely get the plant off.
Watch this guy said, guys, chat. This gentle breeze guy just said, watch the Netflix miniseries Mindhunter, best true crime show. This guy just told me that. Brother, I basically co-produced that fucking show. I only recommend that show to people.
You're gonna be good for one. Repositions back over to main.
I'm a walking ad campaign for that show.
He's boxed in. No way to fight his way out of that corner. May will find a 3K, and DFM will find a third round win.
It's hard to be a serial killer. This guy
Basically on
said
Yatsuka, though.
it's
The way
hard to
that
be
he
a
holds
serial
the
killer
line at
nowadays.
garage, absolutely
DNA
incredible.
sequencing is too OP.
He's playing that angle really nicely in terms of doesn't give up the info
What?
over to the recon. Makes
Why
Izu
does it
think
just
it's
sound
comfortable.
so funny?
Lands his relay bolt. It's
Yeah, it's
Izu's
just
going in
tough.
for the swing.
It's tough now.
Izu thinking that he's going to be able to get past that.
Yep.
That stun.
Fuck, it just sucks nowadays. Like it's fucking, it's too difficult.
He just hits the pavement and dies, unfortunately.
Too much CCTV, DNA
Still doing well
sequencing.
overall, I gotta
These
say.
guys are different nowadays, man.
Far Cry.
Everything got
Just on the
patched.
First map. Like he needed to wake up. He absolutely has. Meanwhile, Yatsuka is fully blinded, so easy collection for DH to get himself on the board at long last. May now
It's
trying to get
actually
exit,
too
but they're both
funny.
gonna be connecting, but the chase is just not going to be fast enough for Mizu to actually find that punish. Akame, though, quickly
No,
gonna
I'm
be
not even
overwhelmed.
kidding though. I'd be
Knockouts
watching
there.
these shows with
Well,
Selena, And I'm like,
Kill 4 TH found is
I always
gonna be
question
rerouted.
what they're doing, like why their thought process is so skewed. Like, how are they this bad?
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, that
You know what I
Phoenix
mean?
there. So nice to have those extra flashes. Let's see if May overcommits. Oh.
Okay, I gotta lock into the game, guys. I don't know. I had too much fun talking about that.
But, we'll just be offset a little bit. Says, however, alongside Kaide, continuing to keep this very much in their favor. 28 health.
They have to go.
Munchkin and Izu.
Just go A, just go A, just go A, just go A, just go A.
And had T1 just called a pump fake, gone back in A, they would find this completely empty, but instead they're going exactly where Cess wants them to.
30 seconds left.
Munchkin considering trying to go on that flank, but held back, and now
Okay.
the spike is stranded.
I'm gonna be completely honest. The fact that T1 didn't double back to A there,
Pain to sigh, knowing that
that's a game sense
no
issue.
shot. This would be miraculous. It's going to be Cess with a 4K to get TFM up to the same. And the lead is now back in their hands.
Yeah, this looked like a great round for T1.
Have you seen the cult documentaries that XQC reacts to? If that was something you're interested in, I'm sure everyone would be down to watch. Cult documentaries?
Dislodge Akame from the
I
back
don't think
of the
so.
site there.
Cult documentary? I don't think so.
But
No.
Kaide and Cess going absolutely crazy. I mean, Cess again, a huge multi-kill round.
I mainly just watch like documentaries on like
A different beast today. A lot of fans
criminals
for him in the front row there. Another early
and like
timeout
true
for
crime in
T1.
general.
I mean, until this map, DFM hadn't even had to use one.
And like
Didn't use it on Sunset at all. Didn't
like
need to.
Fern documentaries as well, because those are just
First
interesting.
one for T1. This is their attacker side. It's double duelist. This is where they should be finding a strong amount of value. There's always
No, it's
something to
fucked
be
when I'm
said
talking to
about
Selena
Meteor.
about this shit, because I'm like, I don't understand what these guys are doing. Like, if it was me, what I would have done, and then I go through a whole game plan with her. She's like, it's and I'm like, all right, my fault. Like, I went a little too, like, I wouldn't do it. Like, you know what I mean? I would never do it. But like, if I am that person, do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm him, I would do this kind of thing.
This map, but he's been kind of struggling.
Fuck,
a
now
little
that I've
bit
told you
lately,
guys,
so maybe you feel like
never
you got
mind.
that
Like, now that I've said this,
advantage
though,
overall.
Well, if you fail, try again.
like, oh
That's
my
right,
god,
back to A.
there's so many stories I have for you guys, but I can't say them. I just can't say them.
Look at Meteor. He's like, I saw what you did on that pistol round.
Bros VOD reviewing serial killers? Derek, tell me you have never done that. Be honest. Tell me you've never been like, wow, I could have done that way better.
Oh, yep, a little double take on the dog. Meanwhile, Paranoia as well as the flash going to go out, but Meteor does have safety relatively.
Like, even the way they get rid of the bodies. Like, what? Oh, what the hell? What are you doing,
At
dude?
Heaven finds some damage on a Buzz, eats some in kind, but certainly dished out more than he took.
Planted.
It's just sad. Like, yeah, it's lazy. It's just put some effort in. You've already done the difficult thing.
No deep flank. It's gonna be a
And now
five-player
you're doing
approach.
the easy things bad. It's like fucking, it's 12-5 all over again. One more round and you just can't get it over the line.
Follow up to take down Yatsuka. We'll just get a little bit more damage onto Kaide, but he's going to be eliminated. Akame and Yatsuka, decent little reply. Volley of kills, but
Okay, Buzz.
shutting down the remainders.
4K?
We'll go ahead and keep things tied up 4-4.
Yeah, just really tough for them to get through. Good
Watch
turn of
Dr.
the
Insanity.
flashes
I've watched
by
a lot of the
T1.
Dr. Insanity videos as well.
Not too bothered.
Well, hey, that worked. Let's go A again.
Yeah, why not? They got there. Oh, what a timing there for DH. Buzz.
Have you
really
seen the
nice round
Golden
for him.
State Killer documentary?
It's Cess on the drop down. I was
Is that not
wondering
just
if
the
we were
Zodiac?
maybe going to see the overdrive pop by Yatsuka, but didn't go for it there. Maybe he wants to save it for a weaker buy round or something. I think they had
A different guy?
chance to maybe break that open with that ult, but didn't feel comfortable. And this might not feel comfortable again. I mean,
Zodiac Killer is literally a
such
cop?
difficult map to defend.
What?
Again, though, anticipating that
No,
there's
he
gonna be a
isn't.
change up here, so T1 just pumping the brakes, slow creep up, MTA site. So it looks like DFM may be widely okay with trying to play for a retake.
Yeah, I need to see them, though, get into the flanks a little bit better. I mean,
Yeah,
that round,
first of all, he was
there
never
some
caught.
intention-
But the
yeah,
suspect was never a cop.
There was some intention
main
to it. The last
suspect
round
was
to
never
make
a
Meteor
cop.
back off. Timing.
There's the swing. May will be able to find Meteor, and this is just, I mean, off that Trailblazer, they get so much information. T1 have taken so long to try to scale forward. Now there's 3 players.
My favorite
in this
just
site
chatting
that was
streamer. I
0.
can't. I don't
There's
care.
about to be a
I'm
fourth.
gonna be honest. I don't care. I don't care what's going on here.
It's all fake though.
Well, it is now. Finally sussing it out after sending out the drone. But you can have pretty fast pivots again.
Yeah,
coming
Arthur
through.
Lee Allen. Yeah. That was his
try
name.
to fake the take on B. So
Wait,
May
who's the Golden
is gonna be
State
trained in that
killer
position
then?
For the moment.
I thought that was
This
the Zodiac.
Blaze Wall does
That's not
go
him?
up,
Who is it?
And the tripwire gets triggered. They know now that it's going to
New
be
guy?
safe.
Like to see this gun dropped over to Sess so Yatsuka can go for the overdrive.
Steph Curry. Okay.
Lawson still has it in his hands at the moment.
See, this is why I don't
Just
talk to you
says
guys about
small.
shit. You guys take everything's a
It's
joke.
good for the Sheriff.
Yatsuka's dead, so there goes that. Buzz able to find May before getting snapped back, but Kaide good for another. The follow-up is there, but Izu now, his own overdrive going to be popped to get this into a 2v2. Tap the defuse. Izu trying
Richard
to just
Ramirez.
rush him down, but Kaide, he's just been too
Oh
clean.
my god,
I think Munchkin, maybe he thinks he got the diffuser. Now has it confirmed, but it has been held up to half, and Munchkin eventually
Richard
will find
Ramirez. That
it. 2 kills
sounds
for him to get the
familiar.
Red Bull clutch and get T1 back into the lead.
Have I not
Yeah,
brought
this
him
is
up in
just
this
great
chat
rebounding
before and
from
I said he
T1.
looked like
A
someone
lot
very
of trickery
specific
used
to
for the
Valorant?
util to
The
never
Night
let
Stalker.
DFM
Yes!
Get into a position where they can really capitalize off this early pick. May does a nice job, but they're
Chat,
completely
think very
outguessed on
hard.
the map.
Think of the Night Stalker,
This is
okay?
Munchkin,
That Night Stalker
big
killer
brain
guy.
stuff that he's
Google
known
his
for.
picture right
Having
now.
a very nice
Does
time
he
on that
not
smoke
look
was gonna
like
dissipate
someone?
otherwise.
Someone
Could've just
in the
maybe been a
Valorant
hold if It was
space.
going to last for 3 more seconds because I think he thought he got the diffuser.
True.
Go, go, go.
Martine, no.
The challenge.
Oh, Meteor. Back to this.
Martine or Sinatra. Yes, he looks exactly like fucking Sinatra. Literally the first thing I said when I saw his fucking face.
Go Marshall for
Sinatra?
Marshall, but it's going to be just a big
J1?
launch now into the B site. And DFM trying to
Since
get active,
when?
trying to just collapse in off these flanks. But
Team Ace.
fortunately in this round, they end up collapsing inward. T1 not going to allow for Thrifty to go over to DFM.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, chat.
so good.
I watched that documentary, and then when his face came up, I'm like, I was actually like, holy fuck. It's legit a carbon copy.
Yeah,
Ace.
pretty good. You get a couple more here as T1, you're feeling great. Honestly, 1 or 2 more is DFM.
At this point, this match is just background noise for chatting. Dude, I'm so glad no one's crying about it because I probably would just end stream at that point. I just don't care, guys. And I don't care not because if it's an insult for the teams. I just don't. I'm not feeling it right now. That's all it is.
Meteor is cheating
We're talking
his way
about some
into
real
a
shit right
win.
now.
Watching a garage door. That's damage going to be found. Seth's watching.
Who else do we have?
Spots on the Omen. DH going to be taken down. Seth's just trying to reposition quickly. Does manage to slip the net, and that's been enough to stave off T1. Scratching their heads. Now trying to play out the second to last round of the half.
No, I didn't ask who else is
DFM had to
playing.
give up a
What
lot of
other
space
serial
in
killers
mid
can you
for
think
that.
of?
So T1 very aware of it, going to try to capitalize on it. You see a lot of DFM having to hold back and kind of watch Garage and B to see if anybody.
Ted Bundy? That guy's an idiot. That's just an idiot. He wasn't even trying. That guy wasn't even putting in any effort.
Was able to find Seth in behind, and Munchkin cleaning up Yatsuka. 3v3. DFM now scrambling to try to get back into position. Kaide, I mean, he's so
Dahmer
worried.
is an
Meteor's still alive,
absolute
so he thinks
idiot.
that there might still be this late lurk.
It's so funny because these serial killer documentaries make these guys sound like evil geniuses. The way they commit murders and how they never get caught until they get caught. And when they get caught, they have left so many clues as to who they are beforehand.
HP, I should say.
You're like, how did these guys actually try to make it seem like this guy's smart?
This Kaide will just look to save this.
The Unabomber, I mean,
7th secured now for T1, a 4-round win
that
streak for
probably
themselves,
was the
looking to make
best
this
serial
an 8-4
killer doc I've ever
Give a ton of
watched
credit to
on
Munchkin,
Netflix.
The way that he is maneuvering around the
It wasn't even a
board,
documentary, it was like a mini
making
movie.
it so difficult for DFM.
I swear, he's in heaven. There's no way. But
It's
imagine.
not. I mean, it would.
His story was very
I mean,
interesting.
Kaide also is full HP.
Yeah, he wouldn't
Actually,
get the kill.
The funniest thing would have been if Easy was going.
Like, he put in some effort. I'm not gonna lie. He put in some real effort, and he kind of got. I can't believe how he got caught.
He, like, cleared one of the
Last
trips just to
round in
show
the
that he could do it.
Like,
you know?
he got like.
Put the fear of God into him.
Well, that's what's like a
And
Valorant
again, it's this
equivalent
repivot
of
into
it.
Garage. Because
I don't know. It was a bug.
TFM is
He
waiting
got
for
caught by a
while,
bug.
watching the space, and then they're like, well, we're
His
pretty sure they're
handwriting,
pivoting
bro.
A at
Really?
this point, because we haven't seen
The way he
anything
writes.
anywhere else on the map. We've got C control. We've got backside B a little bit under control.
Basically lagged out of the
Exit
server.
Garage, but Munchkin's so aware. Have that Odin too from Buzz.
Big reveal off that. This time Izu was able to get.
He got ratted out by his brother, but it was his brother's
outdone.
wife that found out and then
just
talked
that
to
quick little one and done. Push forward.
his brother about it.
Re-wrap out.
And she was like, wait, this
Odin
sounds
there
like
tee that up too.
whatever the
And
fuck
then
his
Buzz
name
had a
is.
gun behind it, can switch back over.
This is
to
like
the
how
end.
he
That's
used
a
to write
really nice
or whatever.
set play,
Certain
remembering
certain
some
letters
things from previous
or
rounds.
yeah.
Very, very smart from D1. And I
Who?
not wanna
The
peek at
Unabomber.
Eagles, knowing the Meteor is likely to have an op.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Goodbye, Meteor.
Yo,
Akame.
how are they doing this to
Holy
Meteor?
hell.
This is a champion, MVP.
How's he gonna done that?
How'd he miss?
That is insane.
I'm shocked. I thought he had him dead to rights.
The Serpent, Charles Sabrage. I don't know who that is.
DFM's
I've never
good.
heard of that. Is that interesting?
Lean C. They've been
Do you vouch for that?
guessing incorrectly rather often.
Jack the Ripper, I already know. He never got caught
Kill
either, right?
Meteor, and you assume he's on his
I've already
own,
seen
right? So
Mindhunter like many
no one's
times.
going to use that against him.
Have you heard of Ed Kemper? Yes, from
On the
Mindhunter.
side of
30
4v4.
seconds left.
T1 trying to make this. an
Giant
8-4
Wayne
half.
Gacy, I know
Buzz
about
could be
him.
One away from another run it back if he can find a kill in this post plant. Just sets his ult to work with for the moment. Akame nearly with the Seekers, but ooh, Munchkin. Spawn to one. Spray will hold them back for now. Paranoia going to be sent. Quick little reposition. Kaide opting not to try to go for that fight. Wants to try to get himself over onto the side a little bit faster, join in with the rest of the team. But as, that Cloudburst falls, and May does as well. And now it is just Akame with an operator in hand. The other weapon
Is this
just
going
gonna
map
be a bit
3?
too far out of reach. Attack on the DH, but nothing
Might be
more.
going map 3.
It's just a flesh wound for him. Finds
It's like the
kill,
cops
and T1
like
find
know
themselves up
personally
by
who it
4
is for a
1/2.
while,
Yeah,
but they
I
have to
mean,
get
to me,
evidence,
this
so it's
is
just hard. Most killers are
just
pretty dumb.
T1
Unless they're
having
hiding
such
evidence,
a
like you
better
said.
overall
They leave many
macro
clues
game.
after the, yeah, I know.
And
Usually it
again,
just
little
comes
things
down to like
that, where they're able to
actually
remember some of the
being
things
able to
that
make the
work
arrest
for
based
DFM
off
that they might
probable
wanna
cause, but
dig back into in
or like
previous
enough
rounds.
evidence to actually
In
make
quite
the
a
arrest. But it's like hard to get it.
5 in a row there to close it out for T1. 4 not bad on your defender's side, but
Halftime.
not feeling super comfortable here as DFM
The Texas
to close it
Church
out
Killer
cleanly.
video of Dr. Insanity, that was insane. No spoilers, but the way
Yeah,
they
I mean,
catch
just
him is
Maybe
crazy.
even get it to overtime might
I
be
see.
difficult. Has been overtime on
Chat.
this map
Oh my
already for
god.
DFM.
I'm gonna spoil this one because it's such a stupid video. It's a Rotten Mango video, right? And I watch her videos like daily. And there's this one case she's talking about where this woman went missing, right? This is how dumb people are. She went missing, okay? And her whole story was, and the CCTV camera on the highway catches this. She pauses, she parks on the side of the highway, slows down, calls her sister and says, hey, there's a random kid on the road. There's a random child on the road. And her sister's like, okay, you should call the cops. So then she hangs up, calls the police, tells the police what's happening in front of her. Apparently hangs up with the police after because they said they were on their way. Gets out of the car. It was like a child, like a little 4 or 5 year old. And then just starts screaming on the phone. She her phone was still on. And she starts screaming on the phone. So apparently the story was, and the way people were making it seem was she got
that every Japanese fan
she was like what do you call it? Someone used the child as a bait to kidnap her for trafficking. Human trafficking. And the whole town was freaking out trying to figure out what happened. 3 days later, she comes home. Guess what? They do their due diligence and look at her phone and her computer. Her last searches were the movie Taken and stuff with Amber Alert. She fucking made it up.
Munchkin's in his feet for now, waiting for this arrival.
Last player standing.
Meteor, he's drawn their attention. Now they're none the wiser, and Munchkin strikes. Finds the first flash.
Like, what the fuck are we doing? How bored are we as a society? You're making up a random kidnapping.
Well, what, 3-1 in pistols, I do believe.
What up,
Start off
Ian?
the half exactly the way
Ian,
they need to.
we're not watching the
Themselves
match.
Back into this for a 2-0 win.
Yeah, nicely played by DH early. Buzz doing a ton of damage, just ran out of bullets. Seth
Nice clutch, by the way, brother. That was.
was very, very weak.
That's got to be top 5 plays of the split so far. Like actually, you're bad at storytelling. I know.
From Munchkin and Meteor.
It's just because I don't remember a lot of the details.
Yep.
Basically make eye contact and take the fight that way.
Chat, I really wish I was a good storyteller like Mr. Ballin or Rotten
A
Mango.
little bit upset.
I feel like that is an
T1
OP skill to
looking
have.
do what they did on Sunset. Win out the opening thrifty of the half. Stop, just don't peek him.
Oh my God.
Don't peek him.
They use scripts, I know,
Christ,
but
we
like
saw
they're still
Texture
well
get an ace
spoken.
In the pistol just yesterday while he was playing Chamber.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a huge difference maker. That's so much dropped. They still have a Bulldog and a Phantom.
Can we watch
Sure.
Dr. Insanity
I
in
didn't
VOD
remember
review?
what was on the floor. I didn't even
You guys
get to
want
look at the guns.
to? You guys want to stop
Dead.
watching this?
Well, there's a
Should we at
marshal
least
on
watch the
one
map
side,
and then I'm down?
FC, Not so certain.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure.
I think
We should
it
watch
is
this.
widely
We should
picked
watch
apart
this
the
map and then I'm
weaker
down.
Players buys.
Still.
Although, I mean, the weaponry had nothing to do with it.
Since we already started it, like some people are here that aren't chatting, they might want to actually just watch the game and chill with us.
Fine, smattering of damage from Aiden trying to play off of. But now that Bulldog going to be collected. 1v4, and it's going to be easy to take him down. It's going to be another anti-eco drop by DFM. It's T1 hit the defuse and move up 9-5.
That's just absolutely insane. What a difference Meteor can make. He is
It's another
back at
story.
this stage. That
Trying
is
to grab
for sure.
everything that they possibly can, but yeah, it's getting a little too close. So.
Wait, did you guys end up watching the lamp story by Mr. Ballin? Fucking
Yep.
fire. Fire story.
Yep.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but you guys should go watch it.
You're
So,
gonna
yeah,
be-
Bulldog, Marshall, and I think a pistol is what was dropped.
Oh, they didn't even. Yatsuko wasn't even checking for it, and then
Oh.
a little late on the swing.
Is it real though? Who
Barely
fucking
matters.
knows? Probably. Probably
Hitting
not.
those
Who
shots
knows?
From the rip.
That one and the real story that I know about, like for sure is real, because she's like writing books about it and stuff,
The way that he played,
was that woman
sure.
Yeah.
that ended up having Lyme
A
disease.
little bit more like you to really sell it.
True.
Y'all know what I'm talking
I
about.
mean, I can give him some tips. You know?
Just
And she didn't even know it. She was like slowly dying and didn't even know it.
No one.
The B one, yeah.
That's no.
Uh,
Well, this is a problem. Yeah. This is a problem.
oh no,
What was the series you recommended? Mindhunter, if that's what.
thrown out. And, yep,
Talking
they
about.
are contained.
Tell me you have faith in DFM or
good
T1
shot.
in champs? Like when they get there? No, I'm
more of those?
neither of them are gonna win it. Not one world.
It's tough.
Did you try watching Hannibal? I don't know about these like
I think DH should be.
these guys that eat other guys and girls.
Oh,
Like I don't know about these
Says
cannibals.
jeez.
That doesn't like
Gun collected.
that's just nasty. Like I'm very interested in like serial killer documentaries, but that shit's nasty.
Arriving now on the scene, interrupts the plan.
That's I think that's where I draw the line, where like I lose interest
Third, so
because of how
T1
nasty
up
it
to
is.
double digits. 3 rounds away from sending us over to Ascent.
I mean, they're really all over anything DFM wants to try to establish in the early parts of these rounds. This one, it's the hot hands.
But
of
I
the
have
corner
heard it's a
force
great show,
Yatsuka out into
and the actor is really good
that
too.
garage connector. And DH is just waiting with open arms. A beautiful timing on this
Lever energy,
from Munchkin.
And you know, I think that
Lev.
you know, with Ascent being the final map of this series.
Yeah.
I
Have you
think
watched
it's
Prison
only likely
Break?
to go over.
Yeah,
Because if
and then I
remember
finally
this,
was over it once he was
that
in
the
prison
map
for the
where
5th
DFM
time.
worked
That's
T1 like a
basically when I
puppet.
lost
Absolutely
interest.
destroyed them, set themselves up for their first ever win. Meanwhile, though, fight going to be happening here over at Ace. Let's have a quick little listen in. Never mind, don't even worry about it, production. It's over. The round's over. Screw it. No comms.
White Collar is a really good show. I would highly recommend White Collar to
We're moving
people.
on.
I think we're moving on to Ascent. I think this might be another 13-5. You would think this map was going to be really close. I mean, T1 lost to Veril on this map. TFM beat Veril in overtime. But T1 is just, I think that Phoenix is just
Have you watched EU?
huge
Season
advantage.
1 and
He's
2,
better
yeah.
on the Neon right now than Yatsuka. He's been landing some really nice stuff.
Lucifer? Nah, we good on
By the way,
that.
a great setup from DH.
That one I didn't like.
Timeout.
That's all T1 all day.
Mentalist I've already seen.
And look, it would have been a little bit different if we did go with the comm section. It was going to be a T1 listen-in.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't quite have been, you know,
It would have been interesting.
The Heretics one that they had the other day where they just got absolutely...
Have you seen From? No. Supernatural? No.
Went NT.
NT.
Probably would have had some level of celebration in there, but... Final timeout call now of the
Would you
map
ever
here
do
for
viewer
Vietnam.
recommended videos right now? I'll do it right now. I'll legit do it right now after this game ends. Fuck it. I'm not trying to watch VCT right now. I've decided.
Critically, have 5 rounds. If T1
That's true.
can win the next one,
Then it's over. it's
pack it up.
we're going to overtime.
Shawshank Redemption thoughts?
All those ones are right next
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, when that movie began, I had really low expectations. I'm like, it's gonna be one of those movies. Like, for example, I didn't like The Godfather, so people got mad at me for that, right? So I thought the Shawshank Redemption movie was gonna be like super overrated in my opinion. Like I thought I wasn't gonna like it. Shawshank Redemption is a phenomenal movie.
Reads right now. That's what I was gonna say.
There you go.
I also didn't like Fight Club. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. That movie is dumb overrated.
Into that smoke and DH tearing them apart a little bit.
It's really not that
Will now
good.
be equalized and Seth's okay.
Like, I'm not writing home to mom.
TP in towards spawn. Ends up working a treat.
Last player
Oh my God.
People made it seem like it was like a
Destroyed.
godlike
Yeah,
movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's
gonna be
not
big on
that
that one
good.
at
It's
all.
fine. It's fine. It's like the
Timeout
movie's
ends up
fine.
working here for DFM. They
But we're not
deny
writing
that
home.
Point from T1.
Okay. I mean, that's a nice little set round. Again, some ults to work with in terms of having Cess available for the
Have you
TP.
seen The Sixth Sense? Yeah, when I was like
DH.
7 years old.
Flash from Buzz.
Fuck.
Absolutely
Don't
beautiful.
do it. Just don't do it. We're having a great
Timed,
conversation.
but
Don't
this
ruin
time
it.
DFM has layers behind it to make sure they get those extra players in the trade. That is disgusting.
Interstellar? Yeah, I've seen Interstellar.
Disgusting from Sass. Continues to be.
That's like
incredible.
a
He's the top
Interstellar's
fragger on DFM
just
right now. I
great
don't
movie.
think I've
Like, I
ever
don't even
said
know
that
how
in
you
my
could
life.
hate on it. What are you gonna say? What can you say that's bad about Interstellar?
Twice, but
Probably.
DH able to find May, Yatsuka able to find DH. 1 for 1.
Okay, Kimmy,
Second,
that's
like,
crazy that you
was
haven't
just
seen it.
oh, okay, the B-side
That's
is
actually
good.
wild. It's on Netflix. Just go watch it.
Rewrap as Izu removes that.
Okay, maybe not like in
This is gonna
like,
take a while.
London.
Have to be very
but-
quiet about it. He did buy himself a little bit of space and kind of gets more.
Oh, he gets both.
No more charges left.
Sight
Prisoners is a good
completely
movie.
Busted wide open now in media. I mean, again, he's got this operator in hand. A 2v4.
Is it really worth it though?
T1.
What? Interstellar? Yeah, dude.
Save. Meteor is going to scale up into heaven, but that's
I
right.
love sci-fi
Smoke
movies though in
blue,
general,
Sparks
and then
have
on
to
top of that,
tackle away.
it's a good story.
Clears the dog, and yet they just have to make their exit. DFM rallying back into this.
Do you like Dune?
Cut the
Okay,
deficit
do you want
down
to keep it
to
real
4
with you
rounds.
guys? I have no idea
I'd
what's
see
going on in
somebody
Dune.
go
When I
hunting here
watch
for
the next
DFM.
Dune
You have money
movie,
to
I
buy
don't
in the
remember
next
what
round.
happened in the first two.
Just one player out there would be a-okay. Maybe Yatsuka starts scaling in there, but I think it's too little, too late.
I remember him riding the fucking the worm.
Still, I mean, Kaide that just wins this round.
That was pretty dope. But I don't know what it's like. I don't know what's
Cam
going
gets
on.
the identification, and he just walks up out of sewers and gets two.
Yeah, just like hella sand.
DFM not going out quietly.
Yeah, I'm sure for people who've read the books and stuff,
Timeout call.
I'm
You can
sure
see
it's
what
like
point you
insane, the movies. I just haven't, so like for me, I don't know.
Ready for it.
It's just whatever.
Just trusting in.
It's cool to watch though. Like I think it's cool. Cinematography is good. Acting's all right. Minus Zendaya. Overall, it's decent.
Yeah, that's maybe that'll be something that gets the engines going a bit. Still have to worry about that op. Big hold at B. Something DFM does like to do on this attacker side is go towards B if they're thwarted early. T1 has a great read of that. This is a tendency that they have. This is very scary.
Do you have the patience to watch a 3 to 4 hour movie?
Dead.
I'm out of here.
May able to turn that. Meanwhile, slide across and Izu gonna be
What are we
punished.
watching?
Now,
Like
no offense, immediately be invested.
the inception of Scientology? What am I watching
Shots
here?
sent flying.
3 to 4 hours?
Delay on this exit from
What are you
Galage.
talking about?
Slide in though, and May just absolutely destroys Meteor. Well, DH is here, but Munchkin is a world away, and he's gonna stay there, I think. Surely.
Oppenheimer is a good movie.
Nothing more to be done in this one.
Schindler's List. I think I watched that in school,
No more.
and I don't remember it. So I don't know if it was good.
Okay.
Nothing more to be done in this one, right?
There's just no way he is the top.
Lord of the Rings? Have I seen Lord of the Rings? I don't think I've finished a single one of the Lord of the Rings movies.
Go for it.
I mean, this would be...
It was good for the time I was
insane,
watching
but
it.
He has to fight his way through Yatsuka first, surely. He's just gonna check out, see if he can find anything else.
Do you like
on the
Whiplash? It
side.
was pretty good. Yeah.
And maybe he can get a backstab.
That's a solid
now.
7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, will be able to
Whiplash.
do so. So it makes it a little bit more costly. But
Like,
DFM still
Above
has a
average
bit of
movie.
money. So they
Probably
are
8 out of 10.
more than fine to buy up going into the next round.
Parasite?
This is the
Good
most
movie.
bizarre stuff, but only Munchkin can get away with these kind of plays. I swear to God, the guy is
Have you seen
unbelievably
Hereditary?
I mean,
So
unfortunately,
bad.
He's killing people after the round is over.
So
and he already has
bad.
his ult.
Yes.
So you're not getting any extra ult charges
Just so
out of it.
bad.
That's
It's
like
so bad.
psychological damage is all that is. It's
And they need something a little bit more tangible.
Midsummer?
At this point.
Okay, low key, I was
rounds
very
in a row.
intrigued with that movie. The one thing that movie did, it kept me intrigued. It kept me locked in. It didn't pay off at the end. But I really fuck with these like culty type. I just want to know what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it kept me intrigued. Like, what are they going to do next? Like, what other weird shit are they going to do here? No payoff at the end, 100%. There's no payoff at the end. However, there are a lot of questions. And it kind of interests me because cults like that exist, you know? Like IRL.
giving you a little. I think as T1, you just need to go back to some of these hard reads. Just try to go for these early crunch plays, and you know you're at least going to take.
Saving
space
Private
off
Ryan,
and put
fantastic
TFM in kind of
movie.
Weird positions, make quick rotates. 'Cause
Oh,
I-
Band of
TFM
Brothers
would
is
be
probably
fast
one of my
to
favorite
pivot,
shows as
maybe
well.
match that,
Insane show.
Looks like they're just going to go. Sort
But
of
I think some people would get bored of it.
maybe a delayed kind of a hit. I'm just now waiting for Yatsuka to try to scale up out of the door.
Jason
It's
Bourne?
all just set up to kind of catch him.
Oh my god, I love that ending part.
Entry.
What does he say? What does he say to the girl?
I like this though. I think this is exactly
Get some rest, Pam.
from T1.
You look tired.
Oh, but Izu.
And then the music plays.
Bound in May. It's a catch on a one, but just added layers for T1. Things that people, making sure that people aren't playing alone. They're stacking them up, and Munchkin, well, he's going bold. Is Cess?
Forrest
going
Gump is
off.
pretty good movie.
What looks like a one round, a secured one here for T1. Again, gets away from them. It's just Meteor. He reads his position well, but he still just can't out-duel Akame.
DFM's,
11
sorry,
to
T1's
9.
broke. 11-10. It's gonna be 11-10.
He's shortening at every
Have you seen
twisted
Get Out?
turn.
Also a good movie. Kept me
That timeout
intrigued.
for T1 is
Honestly,
not
the
gonna be
ending was
translated
alright as well.
into a map point achieved.
And now you start feeling pretty uncomfortable as T1 because I think this is a great read. I think they absolutely nailed
Hacksaw
this
Ridge?
round. In terms
Is that-
of the
give me
macro,
one
it's
more,
just
Lord.
They get outdone by
Give me
Seth.
just one more, Lord.
Yeah, on
That's a
this
good movie.
C-site kind of
I think I was saying that for like a week.
attempt to prevent the hit. And Seth has been unreal. 14 kills.
Fury, also a good movie.
So Spacey.
And it does. Looking for the up and over. May on the prowl. Will be able to find one, but Izu cleans up two in the
Sinners?
bucket.
I have yet to see
Darn.
Sinners.
Overdrive is popped, and he gets up to the fort.
Wow, never mind. Not
Hold on.
11-10.
It is Sass.
And he's got his ult.
And he does. What an unbelievable scrap.
Can you list your top
Get to
5
this
10 out of
point
10
in the
movies?
round.
Well, Zero Dark 30 is one of them. Guaranteed. It's my favorite movie of all time. The Prestige is a 10 out of 10. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
This might work against
Um,
Seth. Took quite a while, so now Munchkin's starting to get the idea that he could have rotated. Although Munchkin, oh my god.
5 movies.
Checking
Let me
out
think
around
on that.
back, making sure he hasn't walked. Obviously, we'll get the audio confirmation.
Let me
Once
think on that and get
ult
back to
does
you.
Get sent.
Meteor's like, he might TPB or A.
Curious where he ends up sending this. Maybe
Arrival was good. Interstellar was also pretty good. Interstellar, I mean,
A?
Good.
probably have to go. If I'm picking a Nolan movie, I kind of have to go with The Dark Knight as my number 3.
Munchkin here around the back. Says
It
has
really
it
was
forward onto the
insane.
site.
That movie was insane.
Munchkin not wanting to send
Um,
a single piece piece of util, and if he just checks that right-hand side, he will have Cess absolutely dead to rights. He's getting there. Yep. Gun barrel spotted. There it is. Unfortunately for Cess, not able to get into the real position, actually try to make a go.
Why can't I think of good movies right now?
The T1 will have the defuse, and now
Like
they've
10
got
out of
3 round
10s?
buffer to try to take this over to a set and avoid overtime.
Yeah, this is just crazy good stuff from Izu. A nice little reposition in the midst of the chaos.
Prometheus
and May
is
just
horrible.
turning around, realizing what has gone wrong.
Annihilation I
The beautiful
watched, it
paranoia
was
from
okay.
EH2.
5 out of 10.
It's a couple players in there. I mean, Cess trying to do his damnedest.
At least the acting was good in
Last spot to be in.
Annihilation.
And Munchkin was all over that play again. I mean, Munchkin might not be topping the leaderboard, but he's been very instrumental for T1 here on Haven.
I haven't seen Collateral. Pulp Fiction I also don't remember seeing. Actually, I think I saw it one time.
Timing to be missed.
I don't know. I don't know what my 2 other favorite movies would be.
There.
Fuck.
That sewer
Because I have to come. I have to like.
angle is
They have to be 10 out of
really
10.
focused over at long. Yeah, it's gonna get spotted though by the cam, so not too big of a deal. Meanwhile,
I see where he exited to, but 3 players with a 4th nearby.
well, they're
You know,
expecting
another good movie was The
Tiny
Covenant.
to push again, 'cause
with,
last time
Jake
this happened,
Gyllenhaal.
he did just that.
That was a pretty good
Bottom there
movie.
on that cam.
But I also love that actor.
What a bold
So
play from May. Pushing
was like-
into the
it was like,
drone
all
now,
right.
looking for a second, but Munchkin will hit a pelter of a shot. Trades that back.
honestly, the Zodiac might be in my top 5, guys. I'll be completely real with you guys.
Hovering outside of B for the
Because I
moment.
didn't know anything about that killer.
He's gonna hear
Didn't hear
these
that.
footsteps.
Yeah.
That was the first time I watched it. And I think it's a phenomenal movie.
From ZH.
I really think it's a good movie.
Doesn't spot anything though. They just tuck back around the corner. Now Munchkin has to go re-clearing this. Checks it out for himself and loses his life. Smoke now to connector. Yatsuka swinging in, but ZH barely holds on by a thread.
The Ritual was pretty good. For like a horror movie, it was pretty good. I think the 2 movies that have actually scared me that are like horror, 3,
There could have been a TP up into heaven there.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
There's a player just below.
Is he gonna go for the Concon?
Actually, there's only 2. And then the Blair Witch Project one.
Oh, well.
That one was freaky as fuck.
9-8's position now known.
Or just the drop down into a no scope.
I just missed the timing, but he's
Oh,
trying
God.
to play in TH. He's got a bolt lined up! The Clat kill, and now into the 1v1, and Akame will get the Red Bull clutch to keep it going. DFM not letting T1 take them to a
Departed,
set
I've seen,
quite
yeah.
yet. Still
I don't
need
know
2
what
more
my
rounds.
5th movie would
That
be,
was a little
man.
muddy.
I don't know.
A little bit of a muddy round here.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's probably
play
Wolf of
by
Wall
May.
Street. It's been in my head the whole time, and I just haven't said it.
It's outdone by
But it's probably
Munchkin.
Wolf of Wall Street. I fucking love that movie.
Crosshair where it needed
I
to,
think
just
that movie
couldn't
is
pull the trigger fast
incredible.
enough. Cess continues to just
I've watched it so many
have
times
the
over too.
game of his career. Yeah, huge from Akame. The 10th clutch. An incredible player.
What about Inception? Great movie.
Guns heard.
A lot of Nolan's films are like, I love his films, but they're probably like
Towards the window, but we'll just snap back.
at least 9s, 8s or 9s, and then there are a couple that are 10 out of 10. This guy does not go below.
Well, he's got
The only time
reinforcements.
he's gone below a
Still too
7
long.
out of 10 was Odyssey.
First fight. He's
That would be a
able to
solid
get
2.5 out of 10.
On Akame again, delivering as both duelists fall to the floor dead.
Okay, you see Meteor, you should pivot. There's 2 left, even 1 is. enough to
I'm
make
not
you different
joking.
directions.
I think the Odyssey was so bad, guys.
Getting into a position where he might actually be able to punish them. They're going to check for him, though. And he will be able to find the one.
Spike down.
Sorry to say.
Headshotting Akame, I think, through the shoulder of Cess. Regardless, still 4
Do you have any
players
favorite
alive.
Marvel
Right,
movies? I mean,
got
it's
his
just
sight.
Endgame and what the other one before that.
Phantom, but
The last 2 ones were incredible.
called a
And then Iron Man. The first Iron Man was
Yeah, I mean,
goated.
they've got the money, but
I don't think anything touches the first Iron Man. That was the greatest.
well,
I've rewatched that many times.
it doesn't matter too much.
And then
Gets you closer to your
the
own.
last 2 Avengers movies. Endgame, and then what was the other one?
spot.
No, wait.
Right on the backside. Doesn't matter. Kaide
The
still
Captain
gonna get
America
forward.
versus Iron Man one was really good.
Are 1 away from sending this into overtime.
Where will they go this
Pretty mad. The streaks they've been able to put together, but both teams have done this on their attacker side, where they just
That was
put
Civil War.
together
That
crazy
one was
stuff.
good.
I thought
Yeah,
this
that one
might
was also very
kind
good.
of work against DFM for a second, but the relay bolt late from Izu kind of a play where because DFM gets the angle first onto Munchkin, that trap that he's trying to set up is just a
Yeah,
little
Infinity
bit too
War,
late.
Civil War, Endgame are all great Marvel
Here we
movies.
go.
And then the Iron Man 1 is top of that.
Does run it back.
That clears everything.
Oh boy.
Paranoia into window
Like,
James
I have
with
never
the pass. Youngster
rewatched
still
any of the
somehow
Avengers
alive,
movies,
still
but
able to
I've
find that value.
rewatched Iron Man 1 at least 10
We're
times.
out through A lobby.
Minimum.
Kill on the set.
10
Back in
times.
with a player advantage. The Seeker's quickly going to be cleared out. Spuzz just giving up that space in front of B side, but they have to reposition. DFM, they have pushed this so very far.
Chat, what is your most rewatched movie of all time?
Jump this hurdle and get it into overtime.
Because that technically means it's probably one of your favorites, no?
And he has been a beast.
No doubt about it.
You guys have rewatched Lord of the
You
Rings?
have no smokes for this.
But why?
From Meteor.
Double face forward. And he's going to take even more spam. He's down 33.
Ooh.
Tries to take that fight. Now he's got to back away. Lucky that no more wallbangs came in his direction, but Izu finding one, looking for a little bit more. Kaide sends in the neural theft. Reveal onto the final three, the plant. Able to get committed to
Shutter
now.
Island?
Wait it out.
Kung Fu Panda. Let's get rid of that guy for a little bit. Just a 10-minute timeout so he understands where we're at.
Slow down this approach. This curveball's going to be sent. Kaide fully blinded up, and now it's just all on Akame's shoulders. Finds one, finds a second, and he cannot find the third. So damn close.
Well, we will not be watching
The
that
Buzz
3.
will just narrowly come out on top. It's T1. Full play in regulation, but they stop it from going
Happy
to
Feet was
overtime.
sick. Happy
Push
Feet was
us
good.
the
Ice Age was
distance here
sick.
in our first series of the evening as they send us to Ascent.
Yeah, again, it's just, I think when T1 on that defender side was able to dig into those rounds.
What do you think
where
of
they just
Harry
got
Potter?
aggressive, went for the
It's
hard
just like, whatever.
reads.
It's fine. What's the one with the snake? The second one, I think? The Chamber of Secrets? That one was fire. That movie was good. Alright, let's see what this is, St. Ives. Let's lock in here.
Pastor? How are you, sir? Thank you for coming out here.
Inside this church in May, Texas, locals are gathering to mourn the tragic death
What is this ASMR-ass mic? You guys are all gonna fall asleep in my chat. Make sure you sub before you fall asleep. I know you're about to fall asleep to this.
of 25-year-old
44 minutes? Have you lost your
Shantae
minds?
Blankenship. Somewhere within this crowd is Shantae's killer, hiding in plain sight and watching town folks pointing suspicions in all directions.
Has she had problems with anybody?
Bro, it's so fucked when somebody... Chat, someone's gonna wake up. They're gonna be like, oh my god, Finesse is actually awake. He's watching these matches. And they're gonna see me watching this completely locked in. And they're gonna look at chat, everyone's okay with it. Do you understand? They're gonna still think they're dreaming, right? Like, they're like, what the fuck am I looking at right now? What's happening?
There used to be this guy out Colin, and we used to have problems because he used to ride around with them and stuff.
Whoever it is a pretty sick person and they're still out there somewhere. I think it's your boyfriend going.
You know, she's a good-looking girl, and that makes me a dirty old man. I think that's what was said.
As detectives
think that's what was
exhaust every
said.
lead, the case eventually goes cold, leaving this small community questioning if any one of them might be the next victim. Yet, for over a year, one unusual witness sits quietly unnoticed, holding the answer detectives had been hunting for all along.
He was so devious and smart. He just didn't know that that was going to be the thing that would finally catch him.
The reactions that we're showing on this is, man, you're off the freaking charts.
And here he is, right in front of us. How did I miss that?
It's May 15th in the small town of May, Texas. Nearly 48 hours have passed since 25-year-old Shantae Blankenship mysteriously vanished after going on her usual evening walk. Since then, church volunteers have searched tirelessly for any sign of her, until this Sunday morning, around 11 a.m., when one couple stumbles upon something.
What's the video? How police captured the Texas church assassin.
What's the location of your emergency? I have no idea where I'm at. I am in the middle of nowhere. We were looking for Shantae Blankenship. Okay. We found her. Okay. Okay.
How do I, like, is this fine?
Stay real still for me, okay? I'm gonna try to ping your location. It's actually the old haunted house is what everybody calls it. Is she okay? Does she need any medical attention? Is she alive? She's dead. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I've got everybody headed that direction, okay?
Right away, the Brown County Sheriff's Office dispatches 2 patrol deputies to the caller's location, an abandoned farmhouse nearly 25 miles away. Once they arrive, they find Charlie and Jackie anxiously pacing outside, ready to go into detail about the gruesome discovery they had just made inside.
Just riding around looking for her. They did everybody met at 3 at the church to go look for her, and we were just driving around. We looked at every creek and culvert we could find.
The peel-out marks were already here.
Those over there, yeah.
I've seen those tracks, and they pulled in. They didn't go on through. They were just stopped.
These aren't y'all's?
No, this is the vehicle we're in.
Are those
over to the gate?
Are those your shoe prints?
Probably mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's stay over here on the rocks and not walk around where there's any footprints.
Don't let them leave there till I get out there, please.
10-4, they're waiting for everybody.
To the deputies, this discovery immediately raises questions. The farmhouse sits miles out of town, in an isolated location that many locals don't even know exists. So, while they wait for additional officers to arrive, the deputy begins pressing for answers, trying to understand how this couple ended up here in the first place.
How long I guess y'all called immediately when y'all found her?
Oh, yeah.
Which gate did y'all jump?
I walked around the house. I didn't see nothing in there, and I went out to all the outbuildings.
Do what?
I walked
You guys want volume? You guys don't want subtitles?
I didn't see nothing in there. Went to all the outbuildings.
Yeah.
And I was coming back, and that storm shelter there had a bunch of grass knocked down. So I run around and looked, and there she is. She's upside down in there, and she is beat. I got a daughter that age. She's naked. It is Jaybird. All she got on is that white shirt she was running around in Friday when I seen her. If I get my hands on them, she's done that. I tell you that right now, Fletcher. I told them bastard. Nobody. She had the mentality of a 9-year-old.
There's an old house back there. They apparently all met up at the church earlier at North Lake, and they were just coming out driving around looking. She's in a cellar.
You serious?
Yeah. I said they were just out looking for places.
That old gray house.
Yeah, I think so. They said they found hair laying out on the ground. They're like, what the heck is that? So they've already picked it up. It's like, that ain't cow hair or anything. And they were wandering around and they found her in the cellar. The gate's locked, so we'll have to cut it. But there's tire tracks that pull in there and then pull straight back out.
Fresh tracks?
Yeah, like today fresh.
Indeed, these are very fresh marks, planting a terrifying thought in the deputies' minds that Shantae's killer could be somewhere nearby, keeping a close eye on the area. Shortly afterward, more units begin arriving at the scene, including the crime scene photographer. And as the deputies prepare to head towards the body's location, they'll soon realize that whatever the couple told them is nothing compared to what they're about to see.
Watch that wire. Yeah. So it's on your gun. There you go. You're good. All right, here, John. Hold this. I'll step up here and I'll grab the camera and hold it.
The bracelet's laying right on the other side. I'm assuming it's her.
Okay. He said there's a little bracelet right here on the other side of the gate. He said, yeah, right over there in the middle of that grass. There's one of those wristbands, those little rubber bands like this one. It looks, the way this grass is right here, like someone's been through it recently or something. Knife laying on the ground. I don't know. Looks like it's been there a little while.
Yeah, it's been there a while, but we'll go ahead and photograph it just in case.
I don't see any blood anywhere though. I haven't seen drops. I wonder if someone pulled around to the back side of this house where it wasn't as obvious.
Yeah. Let's just follow
the dirt tracks. The grass disturbed.
Why is the blood being censored now? That's pretty normal. YouTube video.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Shit gets taken down immediately.
Video here. I want to say he said he pulled this metal back. We need to find out. I mean, because you can see where there's a path right through here. Man, this grass is still thick. There's not gonna be any prints. This metal right here will need a process probably, or I would say. Here's another pink band right here, John.
Oh, yeah. It's a legit homicide, it looks like.
There's blood all on that rock right there. Once all your guys get out here, I'm sure they'll want to go through this building and make sure that there's not something inside here either.
Yeah.
On the ground, halfway inside the cellar, lies Shantae's deceased and partially clothed body.
Can you IGL your way out of this? Dude. There's just no way that I'm leaving a body there. You know what I mean? That's just ridiculous. These guys are just lazy.
That she is almost unrecognizable. Beside her is a broken lawnmower blade stained with blood. Its condition and placement leave investigators with.
That's already
no
like they've
doubt
already fucked
they're
up. Like the
looking
fact
at
that it's that easy to find, where like civilians are finding it, you've already fucked up.
Weapon.
It's bad.
All
It's
of
bad.
it. The secluded location, the sheer brutality of the attack, and the way Shantae's body is positioned leave deputies wondering just what kind of a deranged person could have done this. Following this, Shantae's body is taken away for autopsy while officers clear the abandoned house. Inside, they find trash.
What if they
empty
left it on
alcohol bottles,
purpose?
and decay, but no blood or
What
signs
does
of a
that?
struggle.
That's still
The
you made.
next
So
step
you
for
made this
investigators is to
a
speak
dumb
with the
decision on
remaining search
purpose. Yeah, then you're an
volunteers.
idiot.
So they release the couple who found the body, instructing them not to tell anyone about the discovery to avoid alerting the killer. But that's easier said than done.
Isn't this the guy that yells on the radio? The guy that fucking. He looks exactly like that guy, no?
Because for Brown County, discoveries like this carry a familiar weight, as the area has
Alex
been
Jones,
no
yeah.
stranger to tragedy. In 1989, 13-year-old Amanda Goodman was abducted while walking home from school and murdered. 7 years later, in 1996, 30-year-old Juan Laurels was found shot to death beside his burning car. Decades later, both cases remain unsolved. And even more recently, police recovered the remains of 2 missing residents in remote areas of Brown County. So while investigators hope to keep details of Shantae's murder from spreading, in a town this small, news travels extremely.
Wait, where do I put my camera, guys? Is it gonna be a little annoying? I just move it back down here for now.
Fast, and investigators are about to learn that the hard way.
Top right? Why does top right feel a little weird? Let's try bottom left, no? Actually, no.
Because
never mind,
May,
subtitles.
Texas is a deeply religious community, the search for Shantae has been organized through the local North Lake Community Church. So investigators head there, but by the time they arrive, the situation has already changed dramatically. A volunteer firefighter has just informed Shantae's family that her body has been found.
Dude, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine when you find that out.
And as the deputy approaches the church, he's met with uneasy stares from the crowd as he scans the room for any potential suspects.
It's a lot of fucking people, man.
I'm just looking.
Oh.
I'm just making observations.
Oh, appreciate it.
The crowd.
Thank
You're not doing what, sir? Okay, that's fine.
I don't know about that guy. Let's keep an eye on that guy.
Hey, folks, could you have your attention just a minute? Folks?
He's talking too much for like no
Folks?
reason.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen. If you believe you have information that will assist in this investigation, I ask you don't discuss it with anybody else. I don't want you to mix your notes with anybody else's notes or anybody else's observations. That's important because I want your recollections to be your own. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Pastor? How are you, sir?
You're doing okay.
Doing well, sir.
Thank you for coming out here.
You bet.
While the community may not trust the deputy yet, they do trust Pastor Ron.
I knew
Keener.
someone was going to say
Having
Pastor
spent
Sus.
nearly 5
I knew someone was
decades
going to
in
say it.
ministry and years helping local charities, he knows this town inside and out, and having him on their side could prove invaluable to the investigation. As the deputy
Keep an eye on that
continues moving
bus.
through the church, he notices people beginning to leave. With no legal authority to stop them, he urges Pastor Keener to help gather Shantae's family and those closest to her. But as detectives begin speaking with the people who knew Shantae best, one person quickly draws their attention: her boyfriend, John Adams.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And
you
as
gotta
they
you
sit
gotta
down
question
with
him.
His behavior would be nothing like what you'd expect.
I mean, that's
from
obvious.
A grieving boyfriend.
This guy's suspect number 1 right now.
Before we get to that, it's worth noting that covering stories like this, you realize just how much people are forced to carry. Fear, trauma, even the day-to-day burden of surviving. And sometimes that weight
I know what
shows
this
up in
is.
other ways
This is a
too.
fucking commercial, isn't it?
With that said, let's get back to the investigation where Shantae's boyfriend, John, is about to exhibit some behavior
Nice
the
try.
detectives would find
I know an ad when I see one.
suspicious.
My name's John Harper. I'm an investigator with Brad County Sheriff's Office.
I don't get in trouble anymore.
What does that mean?
You told me and Frankie Salazar over one time.
No, now I remember who you are. Yes, now I remember who you are. How long have you been with her?
A little over 3 years, October 17th.
Okay. How did you and her get along?
How we got along?
Yeah.
I mean, like, there was times, I ain't gonna lie, we'd argue, I mean, like, but she's not capable of handling things. She has mental problems. I mean, like, she has a habit of yelling and stuff, and I just try, sometimes I'd leave, and then sometimes I could just talk her out of it and be nice, and she'd calm down. But she just has, I mean, like, I hate to say it, she expressed herself different. I mean, like, sometimes it was like a wall, but, like,
I mean, the body language seems fine.
love you, I mean,
Despite just
The body language seems fine, but like, is it a lot of rambling? You know what I mean? Like a lot. Talking a lot right now. Just give a straight answer.
learning that Shantae has been found dead, John doesn't ask a single question about what happened to her that night, leaving detectives to wonder if he somehow already knows. At this stage, deputies are looking for anyone who may have had a reason to harm Shantae, and without hesitation, John would point investigators towards another man, someone who had just slipped out of the church the moment the deputy arrived.
Wait a second. Her boyfriend doesn't know she's dead? Is that what they just said? That they're like trying to... He does know, right? Okay.
Anything else you can... Has she had problems with anybody?
there used to be this guy, Colin.
Guy where?
Colin.
Yeah. What about Colin Smith?
Well, I mean, we used to have problems because she used to ride around with him and stuff, and he used to just do stupid stuff, and he like ride around drunk. Stuff like
So he's
that. I don't
insta-snitching
that.
on
I mean,
Colin
I should hang around and stuff, but
to get the attention away from himself.
Got into it one time,
Doesn't seem
so
very,
she came up to the house. She was drunk there.
Yeah, he's too normal for someone. This guy's just girlfriend just died. I mean, what?
What the hell? And me and
What the
my stepdad
hell?
were out there and straightened out, and I never heard much out of him. He pretty much turned his nose and let it be.
Okay.
And then I've heard off mom, she goes over there, I mean, but it's just something I can't really get myself upset about, and I mean, but I'm that foolish over.
As John's interview comes to an end, deputies still aren't sure what to make of him. Although he agreed to speak with them voluntarily and remains cooperative, detectives find his behavior oddly unconcerned. For now, John points investigators towards the only possible suspect he can think of, Colin Smith, a man deputies soon learn is no longer at the church. And as the church empties
Colin.
and the night
Let's give
comes
Colin
to
a
an
call.
end, detectives decide to wrap up the interviews and continue the investigation at first light. But when the community finally learns who the killer really is, they would be left speechless.
He's got to be in here. Who is it? I don't really trust this guy. Just seems a little out of place. It's definitely not this man. Definitely not her. Definitely not this guy. Blue shirt? This guy? Oh, it's got to be this guy, right? Because they wouldn't want to show it yet. Top right? What are you guys talking about? Top right. Are you guys talking about me? You guys are so dumb. Who is it actually? Stop being funny. You guys aren't funny. It's just this guy, right? It just has to be.
Someone they thought they could trust was capable of such evil.
I mean, we've got Hearst been brutally murdered, and here he is right in front of us. How did I miss that? How did I miss it?
The next morning, just as deputies prepare to head back into town, they receive a major update from the forensic team. The initial autopsy results are in. Shantae's cause of death is determined to be blunt force trauma to the head and neck. Her injuries are consistent with the broken lawnmower blade found at the scene. She has no defensive wounds, while bruising on her arms suggests she had been dragged by the elbows. But investigators uncover something even more disturbing. Shantae's body had been violated as she was dying, or even after her death. Male DNA is recovered, giving detectives their first concrete clue about the person they're looking for. And combined with the sheer brutality of the attack, investigators begin to suspect that this was not the killer's first time, and that other victims may still be
serial killer,
somewhere.
perhaps? My goodness.
At 10 a.m., deputies make their way into town and split up, interviewing men throughout the area and collecting DNA samples in hopes of identifying the killer. Suspecting they're dealing with a serial killer, they know they can't afford to waste time, as anyone could be a potential suspect. But the terrifying part is that they have no idea which of those encounters will be the one with the killer.
I guess you know why I'm here.
Well, I'm sure it has something to do with Shantae.
Yes, sir.
I sure
What do
does.
you know about Shantae, sir?
I lived here about 4 years, and she
Okay.
walks up and down the streets every day.
Something was said, and I'm not sure about the source because I was just assigned to come out.
Okay.
Something about, that you had said that you
Just keep in mind the immediate crossed arms. Feeling a little defensive, are we?
get excited when you see her.
There might have been a comment made to say that, she's a good-looking girl, and that makes me a dirty old man. I think that's what was said. And I don't give a shit if you're male and you ain't. You're going to look at a young lady and say, well, damn, she's pretty,
Yeah, I hear you.
Somebody reported a dead body hanging in there. And they got on that gate there that came open with him. He told me to shoot this down the lane.
How long ago was that?
Oh, that's been 10 years.
Oh, okay.
And you just seen her and waved to her. You didn't stop and talk to her.
Didn't stop talking to him. I had to stop and talk to her in the past some. She's a good little girl.
There's boys that would, want to be with her, and John said that he was her boyfriend. She'd say Colin was her boyfriend. You never know,
After speaking with more than a dozen residents, detectives uncover a troubling reality. There is no shortage of men who knew Shantae, knew her routine, and...
Chat, did I hear it wrong, or did they say at the start that she has the mental capacity of a 9-year-old? Is that correct? And how old is she actually?
and may have had the opportunity to harm her, meaning there are still too many possibilities and no clear suspect. So, in search of a breakthrough, the lead detective contacts Shantae's family and learns from her mother, Michelle, that the last person likely to have seen her before she disappeared was her closest friend, Caitlin. After getting Caitlin's address, detectives drive to her house, unaware that the woman they're about to meet may hold the key to unraveling the entire case. Because no one in this house knows Shantae better than she does, or the 3 strange men who had recently entered her life.
Caitlin, we're just trying to get as much information on this as we can. Will you just kind of tell me about Friday? What was she talking about?
She was talking to me about a whole bunch of different stuff. One thing that really got me was she told me her and Colin got back together. Her and her boyfriend John talked about how they broke up because she didn't like him. And then said that actually Colin told her to meet him in the shed behind his house that night. Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
And then this guy, he drove by us in Bronco. It's white and red. You know, when you see somebody you think is really creepy, you kind of get this. He looked kind of creepy, and he waved at her, and she was like, yeah, that's so-and-so. He really tripped me out.
Caitlin points to the 3 men who may have been involved in Shantae's disappearance: John, Colin, and a 3rd man she can't remember, except for one detail: a red and white Ford Bronco. Once investigators locate the only matching vehicle registered in the area, the name comes back as Bobby Sosa. So with 3 potential suspects now at the forefront of the investigation, John, Colin, and Bobby, deputies split up and head out to each of their homes. The first team makes their way to Bobby's property, and when officers arrive, they're immediately struck by something unusual: a strong odor coming from inside the trailer.
It can't be this easy.
Follow up on everything.
This guy cannot be this stupid. It's impossible.
I don't think you were being, misleading with us or anything.
What are we doing, brother? What the fuck are we doing here?
But just for us to cover anything, since the vehicle's in the area, do you mind if we go in your trailer and just make sure everything's okay and there's nobody in there?
Yeah, you can check. There's nobody in there, but it's a mess.
It's just more just to cover all of our bases.
Sure, I mean, I'm saying
we did.
No problem.
Any guns in there, anything like that?
No, no weapons.
No weapons?
Maybe a pocket knife here.
That's fine.
Alright.
He doesn't seem too nervous. I feel like it's definitely not him. It's not a chance.
It's a mess.
That's fine, man. Sure, we've been in worse.
I don't know. Not unless you got a hoarder around here.
Do what?
Oh, we got,
you think it's him?
Plenty of those, man. Hoarders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that freezer looks like it works good, man.
Runs on propane.
Do what?
It runs on propane.
Really? Yeah, as long as we're here real quick, your storage unit shed right here. Is that cool? Appreciate it, man.
You don't have a dog, do you?
No. That smell?
Yeah.
Comes from the RV and it's on my tanks.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I gotta use that little thing there because I'm out of gas. Go haul it to that place down the street.
Oh, really? You gotta dump it in that?
He's very quick to explain that. I mean, you know what I mean? Most people would get nervous in that situation.
No,
I'm trying to get everything.
I feel like he explained it very quickly.
Despite the strong odor on the property, which Bobby claims is gasoline, officers fail to find anything that connects him to Shantae's murder. And while officers continue questioning Bobby, another team makes its way to Colin's house. At first, they're prepared to treat him like any other potential witness, but Colin's behavior and his refusal to cooperate would soon shoot him to the top of the suspect list.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Colin.
You mind if you want to ride with me up to the SO and that? Yeah, and I'll bring you back.
I gotta do it.
Okay, you don't want to go with me?
I mean, it's ridiculous that I'm even being looked at. She's got a boyfriend or a husband, John Adams. She's like infatuated with me. She'll just walk up and down.
Did y'all have any type of physical relationship at all? Because some of the people we talked to is that y'all had a relationship at one time.
No.
So never.
No.
Okay. What kind of relationship did she and the boyfriend have?
He'd always pick her up and tell her to go get her home, and he treated her like a dog. And there's a lot of people that are kind of looking at him. I mean, it's...
Yeah, well, he's one of the people I'm gonna have to interview. Are you working anywhere right now?
I do lawn mowing out here.
Okay.
According to Colin, he never had any kind of relationship with Shantae, but detectives aren't buying it. And when the conversation turns to his job, Colin reveals he works in lawn care, giving him access to the same type of weapon detectives believe was used to murder Shantae. But seeing how defensive Colin is becoming, detectives decide to leave, asking him to come to the station the following day to provide a DNA sample and answer a few more questions. So now, with 3 key figures firmly on the investigators' radar, detectives back at the station begin taking a closer look at each of them, and what they uncover is peculiar, to say the least. John has prior burglary and assault charges and withheld critical details about his relationship with Shantae. Bobby has a previous assault charge against a woman and was known to spend time near the area where Shantae's body was found. And Cullen, while having no known criminal history, has long been the subject of rumors about his violent temper. And this is when detectives realize that any one of these men could be Shantae's killer, but figuring out which one will prove far more difficult than they expected. As the day comes to an end, rumors begin spreading throughout the community, and neighbors start keeping
That's
a
what I'm
watchful
thinking.
eye
Like,
on one
surely it's
another.
none
And
of
with
them.
Shantae's
If it's this
funeral
big a
set for
deal.
the following day, detectives will be doing the same, watching the crowd for a killer hiding in plain sight.
I've always had this different part of me. It just wants nothing but destruction and evil. It wanted to kill somebody.
The following morning, medical examiners released Shantae's body to her family for the funeral, but not before delivering one final unexpected update. Examiners have discovered unusual markings on Shantae's chest. Markings investigators cannot explain and believe may point to something ritualistic. To make matters even more unsettling, detectives realize Shantae had been murdered on Friday the 13th, a detail that only adds weight to this theory. But with no way of knowing whether the markings are significant or simply a coincidence, investigators file the possibility away as the community prepares to say its final goodbye. Around 11 a.m., nearly 100 churchgoers begin gathering for Shantae's funeral.
Ritualistic, like the devil? Worshipping the devil?
The church is so crowded that some are forced to wait outside, and among them, patiently waiting, is Shantae's killer. Inside, Pastor Keener leads the service as the family and friends pay their final respects. The ceremony lasts for hours, though a handful of attendees quietly slip away before it ends, including the man responsible for Shantae's death. A short time later, Shantae's coffin is carried to Pleasant Valley Cemetery, where she's finally laid to rest, and despite all their best efforts, police fail to recognize the killer. With the funeral over, detectives turn their attention back to the investigation. They call all three key suspects and ask them to come to the station for questioning. Around 4 p.m., Bobby and John are first to arrive at the station, handing over their phones to be searched for potential evidence. And as detectives sit down with both men, it quickly becomes clear that they both have some explaining to do.
Of course, I guess they told you when they downloaded the phone, they get everything. They get pictures, they get text messages, they get phone calls, all that stuff, right? And do you delete your text messages?
Yeah. But I was like long places and they put my phone up there.
No, that's not what these text messages that you deleted. And you know what I'm talking about because you even told somebody, hey, my phone's clean. What are you worried about DNA so bad about?
I'm not worried about it. I just don't like needles. I don't like child things like that.
Well, she was like, I don't know why you're so worried about giving DNA.
What do you mean?
She said you were texting her and asked her, well, they want my DNA. Why did they want my DNA?
Sure, whatever.
That's what the text message just said.
Oh, that's strange.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
I smoke.
Fuck you mean that's strange?
I just want that. It's not all the time thing. I mean, like, I just might go to a friend or something like that.
I don't care. I don't care if you smoke. I don't care if you smell. I don't care. Well, I don't care about that. I'm thinking about what we got going on right now, and then we find your phone, and you knew we were fixing to look at everything, and then we find the message going, or because they can tell what's been deleted and what hadn't been deleted, and then they look and they like deleted. If you did have something to do with this, you need to let me know now.
I would have told you day one. Okay, if I would have been around anything serious like that, or knew anything, or anybody, I would be.
Or knew anybody that had anything to do with it.
Anything. Because if I had anything to help out, I have nieces out there, I have my sister up there.
Until we figure out who this person is, I mean, everything's kind of like you said, kind of on a lockdown because everybody's scared to death right now.
Yeah.
Shantae told
Pastor, no way, yo, no way. It's too on the nose, guys.
That night that she was supposed to be coming back to meet Colin Smith.
Yeah, that's what we've heard.
Would that make you jealous if she's going to go over there and meet with Colin?
Yeah, it made me jealous, but it was still considered in a way that I can't do anything about it. I mean,
so it wouldn't make you mad if she was hooking up with somebody else? It wouldn't make you mad?
It would, but not to stand this far away of murdering her, you know what I mean? I would never do that to that girl. I don't really have much family around here. My dad's in a nursing home. Sister's in Dallas.
Well, that would make it even worse, though, because the one person that you care about, if she's sleeping around with somebody else, that would, the only connection you got out here.
Yeah, I'll just move on.
Upon speaking with both men, detectives notice they appear more nervous than before. That said, they also know both have prior run-ins with law enforcement and could simply be wary of being wrongly targeted. But one detail stands
This detective is a top-tier rage baiter.
Messages from his phone.
Yeah, man, that would make it a lot worse. Like, what? Like, that's the only person you know? Like, if she's cheating on you, like, fuck.
Detectives release the men while instructing them to provide DNA samples.
I'd be pissed too, dude.
Colin arrives at the station, and this time, things would take a very different turn. Feeling as though he may be their strongest suspect yet, investigators immediately ask him to take a polygraph test. And as they sit down with him, it doesn't take long before Colin admits he hasn't been entirely honest with them.
Whoever it is a pretty sick person, and they're still out there somewhere, whether it's a guy or a girl. I mean,
what do you think it's going to take to pass the test today?
To pass the test? What do you mean?
What do you think it's going to take to pass the polygraph
Honesty?
test? Honesty, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be the...
I'm an honest person, so I hate liars, so. When she was with John, she always had ace bandages and on. Always looked like something was wrong with her.
Sure.
She was always telling me about him putting her hands on her.
Were y'all pretty sexual back then?
We had a couple times, and I told him no the other day just because I was scared.
As far as how she died, what all do you know about how she died?
Alright, this is the very first story we got, alright? It's sickening, honestly. Sorry for cussing, but it's really sick to think how many people out there have been gossiping and like making their own stories up, you know what I mean? Like,
what do you think the person that killed her is feeling right now?
I don't know.
Think they're feeling a little guilty about it? Do you think
I think it's your boyfriend, John. The only thing I can say is maybe John did it out of like a crime of passion. You know,
everyone's just throwing poor John under the bus,
Colin
man.
Admits that he was, in fact, involved in an intimate relationship with Shantae, but he insists that he has been truthful about everything else. However, that claim would soon be put to the test when the polygraph examination begins, and before long, something would happen that would cause Colin to abruptly end the interview.
Hey, Colin, when we take this test, man, I'm starting to see some things in here that's a little bit concerning to me. You know, you got to be sure to be still when you take the test. First off, secondly, you know, you got to be keep everything the same.
Yeah, polygraphs can't even be used in court. You can literally just say no to doing one as well.
When you're answering, there's a little bit of movement going on. Okay, so just, you know, everything you do, just be yourself, okay? That's all we're asking. Colin, what do you think the best question?
It's literally just there to rattle someone.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Whether it be through strangulation, whether it be through blunt force, whether it be through whatever, did you physically cause the death of Shantae is what I'm asking, okay? So your response is no. What have you not been honest with me?
I've been honest to you about everything.
Okay, so why is it showing that you're being deceptive about this?
I guess because I don't understand how what's showing. Tell me what's showing.
You're not even showing any reactions to those questions where I'm telling you to lie about it. Where I'm telling you.
Because he told me to stay as long as I can and look at the board, so I'm just saying yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
And you know what? The reactions that we're showing on this is, man, you're off the freaking charts.
Everyone's a rage baiting, bro.
I'd like to leave.
And that's up to you. I can't force you to be here, but you know you're the one that's that needs to clear this thing up.
I did come in here to clear it. I gave DNA right off the bat, the very first one to test for DNA, and I came in here willingly. This is a bunch of crap, man.
Yeah, there's the door.
I did what I was supposed to do. I was 100% cooperative.
As Colin walks out of the room,
I mean, fairs.
detectives begin to
Fuck.
believe they may have found their killer.
What?
Because while Colin had been adamant that he had nothing to do with Shantae's death,
No
his
evidence.
polygraph results appear to tell
Well,
a
just
very
nervous.
different story. His elevated emotional responses, reflected in changes to his breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, and perspiration, suggest he may not have been entirely truthful when answering questions about Shantae's death. That said, polygraph results aren't foolproof and aren't admissible in court as proof of guilt. DNA, however, is a very different story, and with
That's what
DNA
I'm saying. Like,
samples
shit,
now
I'd be
collected
shitting
from
myself if I was
John,
accused of murder
Colin,
if I didn't
and
do it,
Bobby,
especially.
Detectives believe the answer to who killed Shantae must lie with one of them. The samples are sent to the Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Laboratory in Fort Worth, more than 100 miles away. And while detectives and the entire community wait for answers, the killer remains
Guys,
free
it's
to
obviously
roam
just
the
none of them.
streets.
It's just so obviously none of them.
A month passes.
They would
and
not
the
have.
DNA result.
If this is supposed to be some crazy, like, this crazy surprise, it's just gotta be some random.
Finally arrive, but when the DNA profile is entered to the National DNA Database, there are no matches. No match to John, Colin, or Bobby. And no matches to any known offenders in the area. Detectives are left with a troubling possibility.
Okay, so it's not them.
Perhaps their killer wasn't a local, but someone passing through town who had already disappeared for good.
Oh my god, is it actually the pastor? There's no
Year
way.
into
He
the
left, he left.
investigation, in October 2017, another investigator who had worked on Shantae's case, Carlisle Gover, would make an incredible discovery. While watching a true crime show, Gover learns about an emerging technology known as DNA phenotyping.
Yeah, it's patched. Everything is so patched. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? You can't get away with this shit anymore, brother. What did he just say? What the fuck was that word?
Gover would make an incredible discovery. While watching a true crime show, Gover learns about an emerging technology known as DNA phenotyping, a technique that had successfully solved another cold case by generating a snapshot prediction of what a person may look like using only their DNA.
Are you fucking serious? What do you mean by that? So they can use the DNA that they found in the girl to look at what this guy looks like? That's insane.
The next day, Gover rushes to tell the lead detective, Scott Bird.
That's a completely new patch. I have never heard of that patch.
The testing is secured and the DNA is
That's a
submitted.
hard
And
patch.
as the image slowly begins to take shape,
Oh, this poor guy.
suspects
Not
would
poor
be
guy because he did
eliminated
something horrible, but like, holy fuck. If I
until
got...
the true killer turns up.
Oh my god! If I got caught like this, and this is what was shown in court, I'd be like, I did it. Sorry, Your Honor. Put me away for life. I mean, what the fuck is this? I lose. I insta-lose.
Out to be someone no one ever expected.
Yeah, by the time that the Blankenship case came along, we had a couple of cases that had used the phenotyping information to help solve their cases, given the investigative capabilities that they had at that time, which were not DNA. He managed to avoid leaving any clues that got him caught. But he did leave DNA. He just didn't know that that was going to be the thing that would finally catch him.
Oh my god, he never got caught before doing it. So they did patch it. They actually patched it. We'll wait for the ads. I'll go back a little bit. Wow, that is unreal. I never thought that would be a thing. That's actually crazy. Off someone's DNA, you could see what their face would look like. Even if it's a close match, at that point, you don't even need to talk to fucking witnesses anymore. Or make a sketch. Sketch artists are just useless now. If you can do this strat.
Yeah, by the time that the Blankenship case came along, we had a couple of cases that had used the phenotyping information to help solve their cases, given the investigative capabilities that they had at that time, which were not DNA.
Chat, listen to this.
He managed to avoid leaving any clues that got him caught. But he did leave DNA. He just didn't know that that was going to be the thing that would finally catch him.
Chat, he's done it. He's done this before. This man is an experienced killer. He's left DNA every time and he never got caught, so he kept leaving it. And then they fucking patched it.
This is Dr. Ellen Graytack, Director of Bioinformatics at
Like,
Parabon
directly
Nanolabs,
patched the system.
company behind the snapshot technology detectives used in the hunt for Shantae's killer. Within weeks of receiving the DNA evidence, Parabon's team analyzes the sample and generates a snapshot report predicting the unknown suspect's
Zereno
physical appearance.
Vocado. Thank you to tier 1, man.
Lands on Scott Bird's desk.
DFM is up 8-4. I'll check it out in a second.
Recognizes
It's almost
the
done.
man, 21-year-old Ryan Riggs. Years earlier, before entering law enforcement, Bird had taught Ryan in the 5th grade. When detectives dig deeper, they discover Ryan had been there the entire time. He was a longtime family friend, attended Shantae's funeral, rode around with John calling out her name during search parties, and even hugged her parents at the wake. Detectives now know it was all an act. A years-long act that Ryan managed to maintain perfectly. On November 9th, officers head straight to his address, but instead, they're met by Ryan's parents, who reveal that he has already fled. Within hours of the image being released, Ryan manages to slip away, and once again, police are back at square one, until the following evening at a church service when Ryan decides to do something completely unexpected.
As I do for every service, Scott, I stand in the parking lot greeting people. And there was Ryan standing there with his mother, Michelle. And he said, I'm going to turn myself in tonight. He said, I murdered her. And I said, at that point, I'm going to step out in the parking lot and call Sheriff Hill. We're going to take you to the law enforcement center. He said, yes, sir. I want to confess to them.
To detectives' surprise, less than an hour ago, Ryan had unexpectedly shown up at a Wednesday night service where he made a horrifying confession. He was responsible for murdering Shantae. Not only that, he had just walked into the sheriff's office alongside Pastor Keener, saying he wants to turn himself in. Baffled by the situation, detectives bring Ryan into the interrogation room, and when they sit down with him, they let him speak, trying to determine whether this young man in front of them is truly the dangerous killer they've been hunting for nearly 2 years.
So this happened on Friday the 13th. Tell me about that day. How'd you start that day out?
I don't remember how I started the day. It was just like an average day to me up until I did what I did. I had stopped and asked her if she needed a ride, and she got in my truck. And then out of nowhere, I just put my left arm around her and began to strangle her. I went back to my truck and got a lawnmower blade out of the back of my truck. And I went back to where she was, and I beat her to death with it to make sure that she was dead. I've always had this different part of me that it just wants nothing but destruction and evil. And whenever I saw her that day, it took over. So I knew what I was trying to get. It wanted to kill somebody.
Ryan's description of what he did to Shantae perfectly matches the details from the crime scene, details that had never been made public. To detectives, it leaves little doubt that he is, in fact, the killer.
If you could say something right now to Shantae, what would you say?
That I'm sorry that I did what I did. And whatever I have coming towards me, I deserve.
What do you think you deserve?
Death for sure.
Anything else? No.
Self-aware.
All right.
Give him that at least. Fuck.
Arrest for capital murder.
With the charges laid bare, Ryan Riggs ultimately pleads guilty to the capital murder of Shantae. When news of Ryan's arrest reaches Shantae's mother, Michelle, she releases an emotional statement thanking the community for its support.
Hey everyone, I don't know if everybody knows, but we caught him. We got him tonight for a capital murder trial. God has blessed us with him, and it breaks my heart because this man went to church with her, and he's just a kid himself. I wanted everyone to know that we appreciate everything y'all have done.
In 2019, Ryan is ultimately sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. But even with Ryan behind bars, the abandoned property where Shantae was found continues to haunt the town. The site became infamously known as the haunted house. People regularly jumped the fence to explore the property, reopening old wounds for Shantae's family. Eventually, in 2025, both the house and the storm shelter were demolished in an effort to finally bring peace to the community and allow it to move forward. And while this case—
Wait, sorry, are any of these guys gonna apologize to John? And literally the whole town threw John under the bus. Are we ever gonna talk about that, or?
It's left Texas shaken by a killer hiding in plain sight. Our next case takes us to Florida, where the warning signs were always there, but no one—
Chat needs to apologize to the pastor. And everyone in this guy's town needs to apologize to John. I mean, yeah. Pretty good video, though. It's kind of crazy that they can do that. That's like a new one. I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen like them being able to make an image out of someone's DNA. Watch the game. Is the game good?
I mean, I don't know.
David,
maybe
have we already seen this?
Yo, this is TP, right? This is the TP, yes. 여기가 TP 나왔고.
Defender side, that's attacker.
Oh.
Can I close the door now?
Are you worried now they might catch you? That guy was careless. He had been leaving his DNA whenever he committed crimes. How are you leaving DNA? That's like it's like basic. You know what I mean? Is that not just basic? Well, you guys want to watch more? Give me like a fucking insane one. Give me like an actual insane one. We could also watch body cam. Body cam ones are really good. Have you guys seen this one body cam? I'm gonna let me see if I can find it. Give me a second, guys. Do some research real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'll find it. What is it? Who was he? Politician? Oh my god.
In the world of power, his actions
I think it was this one. Have you guys seen this guy or no?
cost him his career.
This guy's a politician, by the way, and he got so this politician, like, he basically just thinks he's him. Like, he shouldn't get... It's a traffic stop. Is shit censored? I mean, what is there to censor? Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick and then we'll start this. But if you guys have all watched the video, let me know and then we'll just swap to something else. But this one is very interesting. All right. Everyone should be back from ads, yeah?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm Sebastian, Sarasota Police Department. You're on audio and video recording. The reason for the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that. That was at Euclid and Fruitville.
You don't need to point at me, officer.
I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing in the direction where it was.
I just called the chief, that's it.
Go right ahead, sir. Can I see
You
your
know who I
license?
am, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
If you don't know who this is, meet Martin Hyde. He ran for election for the U.S. House to represent Florida's 16th Congressional District.
Do you hear this guy's
He was
question?
trying to become the head of the politicians. However, this seems to have made him think that he's above the law.
Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
You can do this?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Chat, you gotta legit be crazy. Like, you have to legit think you are the king of the world in your brain to act like this.
Sebastian, it's going to be on the citation. Your license, please. 7 years, sir. Can I see your registration?
What?
What's your name?
Officer Sebastian, it's going to be on the citation. Your license, please. 7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please?
Watching these clips, it's like Martin is trying to suppress his anger. You can see very carefully, he's trying to act like he's above the law. He's acting like this is not fair. He starts threatening the officer even more.
You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You can arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Look, go call the chief of the tell him how rude you've just been to me. Blame this. Tell him what to do.
Okay, sir. Are you refusing to produce your registration? I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay, sir. Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Like when you criticize a player in Val, it's like you just say like, yeah, you should. This is what happened to Dazzarth, honestly.
All right. Hang tight.
Hey man, I just wanted you to throw a smoke for me, dude. You are small.
I just spoke to your boss.
Okay. You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you think?
14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor?
Are we serious?
And we'll see who goes.
In this clip, Martin seems to be insulting the police officer for being a Russian immigrant. This statement, of course, is very offensive.
You don't want your paperwork?
You don't have a warrant.
Sir, you're going to be
I'm
issued a
not interested in
citation.
Anything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
No, I'm not interested.
All right, you are going to be issued a
There's
citation.
the registration.
Well, you've been already issued a citation for that.
For what?
For failing to produce your registration. All right. Sir, you're going to...
You know what he said about you? You want to hear what he said about you?
He could say all he wants about me. I got a job to do, sir.
You know what he said about you?
If you
He said
fail
he's
to
had you
complete...
before like this.
Okay.
And he's going to have you again.
And that's fine.
It's not fine. Why do you keep saying it's fine?
Sir?
I'm a law-abiding citizen, and you're being bloody rude to me.
If you decide to go ahead and do the course, just make sure you do a practice.
It's not fine.
Require a certificate of completion. If you sign up for it, you must complete it. Otherwise, they will go ahead and suspend your license.
Martin Hyde seems to be getting very angry and even starts recalling the officer. It seems like Martin has a different view on the legal system.
Are you still waiting for a supervisor? Or...
Chat, that legit reminds me of those people, you know, they go into stores and they like make TikToks or whatever, there's like shorts of like them complaining about how someone like whoever's serving them is being rude to them, but it's them that are being rude. Like they go to like a Starbucks and they're the ones being weird, but they're recording too, making it like because they think it's gonna go viral in their favor and it just doesn't.
Leaving.
How can you be not like? How can you be this?
I'm sorry? Okay.
After all this, a second unit has arrived.
So that's
Why
another
give
unit.
someone a ticket for no registration when they've got the registration? She's trying to make her Spurs, but it's a big mistake. We're going to make sure that she pays the price for being disrespectful. I just wanted you to witness it, know that the registration was right there, and she deliberately chose to write the ticket. She came up, she said, look, there's a video of it, so be quiet. There's a video of what you said.
There is.
And I've got a video of what you said. I've lived here for 25 years. I've represented your unit. I've got no interest in listening to you, young lady. Outrageous. Yeah. Why would you do that? Why?
Eventually, the supervisor came to chat with Martin.
To the road.
Stay in your car.
I just wanted to know if you wanted to go back to the station.
You can go to the station. Yep, go to the station. Hey, Martin.
It's like a baby. Hey, Martin. What happened, honey?
I have to leave it on.
Alright, so here's the thing. She lied about the cell phone thing. Okay. She lied about the, I don't know.
See, this is what happened. She was really rude to me.
And then I gave
No,
her the
Marty.
registration. Before, she's, oh, your registration? It's in the car there somewhere. She goes off, she writes me a ticket, she brings me back a citation. I said, there it is.
Okay.
And she still gives me it.
Okay. Alright.
She's being funny. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I back you guys left, right, and centre.
I understand that. I do. I trust me, I do
And
know
I
that.
don't expect better treatment, but I don't expect worse treatment. If that's how you treat people, that's unacceptable.
I understand. I understand your frustration.
And I can get the video and I can play it to the mayor. I understand that, but you know, the thing is, I don't take kindly. She knew exactly, because I said to her, I said, yeah, right away, I said, yeah. She's like, yeah, I know. Straight away, writing the tickets. Why?
Well, she's a traffic officer.
Yeah,
that's what we do. But I understand.
I understand that's what she do.
Yeah.
It's not what you do, and you know it.
Listen, she has a job to do. I'm not.
What?
Listen, I'm
Not
gonna
that
look
way.
at the. I'm gonna look at the video.
Like, what is
I
the
understand
reasoning
your
here?
concerns. I'm gonna look at the video. I notified everybody in the chain of command right now. That's what I was doing. That's why I was not coming here. I thought you were gonna meet me at the station, but it's not a big deal. She's going right now to dock her video. Right now, she's going to dock the video. And if there's problems, you will be the first to know.
Well, I know there's problems. The difference is, I'll do something about it.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I'm going to take your complaint, is what I'm doing. That's the first step.
How can you write a ticket for that?
Why are they so nice to this guy? I'm pretty sure this dude has probably in some way donated or funded the police.
I mean, as if I get 150.
Because he said he's helped them a lot, like he's backed them and stuff.
I've lived here for 25 years and I don't register a car. Why do that?
I understand what you're saying.
Well, you tell me what the point is.
It's just a state statute that she enforces. She's not the only traffic officer that
Would you
writes.
give a ticket for that?
I really don't leave the office. I understand what you're saying.
I understand you got a video on there, but the fact is, nobody in their right mind would give a ticket for that to me. Nobody.
To me.
Notice how he adds me to the end of his sentences. He doesn't want special treatment, but uses words that obviously tells us that he does. After
Of all people, not to me.
He decides to leave the scene.
Anyone else?
Everyone's
Sure.
satisfaction, he paid for the given ticket, and also lost the election. Also, he had to make an apology video.
You threatened her position. Why did you do that?
I tried to bully her. I mean, I'm not proud of it. She knew. And if you watch the video, the other cops, when they came up and said, you know who that is too. And the reason they said that isn't because
I love these videos because you know they've practiced in the mirror like 100 times. This has to go perfect. He's a politician. This has to go perfectly.
Important is, but because they know I've spent hundreds of hours working on behalf of causes for Sarasota Police Department, for its pay, for officers' discipline.
You got to put the resume in there, you know, to make sure they understand at least like why you acted the way you did.
To help them out. And therein lies the irony. My own son, my oldest son, is a deputy sheriff. And so this isn't a question of Martin Hyde disliking cops. This is a question of Martin Hyde being in a ratty mood on a Monday morning and acting in a way that he regrets. But I am sorry. And I'd like to think that I'll learn from it. I'd like to think other people might learn something from it too.
If you thought he was corrupt.
We learned a lot, brother. We learned a lot. I mean, yeah, I don't know how you could have any career after that. That's just absurd. There's a whole fucking video of it. There's more stuff, but it's a different guy. I haven't seen this other one. If you guys want to watch it, it's up to you. Let me know. You guys want to watch another video, or you want to watch a different guy that I don't know who this is.
Wait till you see the next clip. Introducing Jonathan Hemphill, a police chief. He was driving when he was pulled over at traffic.
Different crime? Okay, can you guys link it then? Link me one.
March 27th.
The cartel killed her daughter. She became their worst nightmare. Down or no? Murder mystery? You guys gotta give me a good one, man. You guys gotta give me a good one that everyone will agree with. Good luck. How the internet caller caught a serial predator. Try this one.
Downtown Tokyo.
I've seen this. I've seen this. This is a good video though. I wasn't expecting a lot of this stuff. This guy, it was like a, was it 4 people or was it 1 person? I don't remember that part. But this is a disgusting attack. Kimmy, can you pick and choose like a good one out of the ones people are like linking, or just find me one? Because there's a lot of links and I'm not going to be able to please everyone, and I'm down for whatever. I think these are all usually pretty interesting. Wait, give me a second. Let me see if you guys are interested in this. I'll watch one more. Give me a sec. Oh, where is it? Wait. Ah, whatever. It's fine. Never mind. I was looking for some corrupt cop videos, because some of these are so fucked what they do. Alright, let's see this one. The internet's deadliest video. Sounds catchy. That video sucks. Alright, well, fuck. What's this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ban this guy. You know, other videos that are very interesting to me are like when Reddit actually like Reddit shit, things with the Reddit that are like the weird Reddit things that actually are like real life crimes, and like Reddit catches the criminal. That shit is so interesting. Let me know. Let me see.
Just let me know.
I've seen this. Jack the Ripper, I've seen this. It's by the same guy. Yeah, I've seen it. It is a good video, though.
In November 2022, an unknown...
Did we do it? Did we commit to this one? Reddit hunts a mass murderer before he kills again.
killer was on the loose in Idaho, and Reddit was determined to track them down. On the morning of Sunday the 13th, police received a frantic 911 call from a...
Wait, the Idaho 8 or whatever? Is that this? Or is that a different city? The students? Was it 4? Or I thought it was 8.
Student home near the University of Idaho. A girl in the house seemed to be unconscious and not responding. But when officers arrived, they discovered that the student in question wasn't unconscious.
Oh.
She was dead. Her boyfriend was found in the room with her, also dead.
Wait, never.
And in another bedroom on the 3rd floor.
Wait, it's
two
them.
more students.
Oh,
dead
I
as
know
well.
exactly what the story
With
is.
4 students killed, no leads, and rumors of a masked
Oh,
stranger
I already know the story.
being seen leaving the house.
Do you guys want to still
earlier that
watch it?
night.
But I know what's going on here. I already know. I already know the story. It is a good fucking story, though. This guy's an idiot, by the way. This guy's actually stupid. This moron turned off his phone thinking they wouldn't just know he turned off his phone at the perfect time where he's killing people. Actual moron. Yeah, and then he had made a Reddit thread, right, himself, like a test to figure out like how he would get caught if he did do something, but he did it in a very discreet way to make it look like a school project. Watch something. I want to, but like I want to watch something I haven't seen, brother. Yes, I've seen it, Kimmy. This one, big bro. Like, I trusted you, dude. I promise you haven't seen this. Okay, this better. It's gonna be a troll, isn't it?
As you
I mean, it's just gonna be a list of serial killers, though. We need to find something like mysterious, you know, something we don't know anything about. What? Oh my god, are you guys down? Teens accidentally run into secret cult's body dump.
Heart is beating, bro.
This group of teenagers are in the middle of exploring an abandoned building in Michigan. Just a few feet away from them is something they were never meant to see.
You want me to get close up for you? Hey, Come on, Aiden. Come on, Aiden.
When police arrive to investigate, they discover this killing might be part of something far darker, with ritualistic clues pointing to a murder
Honestly?
orchestrated by a cult. And as detectives begin closing in on its members and turning them on each other, they discover that this may not have been the cult's first victim.
Richie told Steve that they wanted to kill right after getting married.
It's like a gang or something?
No, it wasn't a gang. Steve called it a family.
I know you didn't say the number I heard, right?
16?
How bored are these fucking people? Like, how bored are they? Like, I feel like boredom has led to this. It has to be just boredom. It can't be anything but that.
I killed 16 people.
You've killed 16 people is what I said.
It's a late Thursday evening in Monroe County, Michigan, when 7 high school students decide to explore an abandoned juvenile detention center. But the moment they step inside, they stumble upon something they were never meant to see and immediately start recording.
I don't even know if I want to really get a.
Alright, so we seen my fault. We seen the
We seen a body.
This is for.
My heart is beating, bro.
Tell me this. I don't want.
I'm not looking.
I'm not looking either.
Look. Bro, you could be shocked.
You want me to get close up for you? Hey, I'm about to get. Here, moving.
Wait, am I moving? Hold up.
Yes. Here, I'm gonna be. Move the door. Kick that door off.
Upon seeing what appears to be the dead body of a young woman, the boys run back to their car and drive off. Despite knowingly trespassing, one of them calls 911 and begins describing in detail the gruesome discovery they had just made inside.
Monroe County 911. What's the address of your emergency?
Hi. So we were exploring a abandoned building, and I think we found a dead body.
Okay, what was the address?
At least they called 911, man.
Where was the address you were exploring?
I gotta respect that they called 911 at least.
Or like an old school or something.
You're pretty far away from Netto.
Yeah, because we drove away and we didn't know what to do.
Tell me exactly what happened.
The FM actually won.
A door that was on the ground, and underneath it there was a tarp, and under the tarp we saw a foot. So we left and called.
Can you give me a call when you get back to the pilot center?
Yes.
After directing the teens to a safe location, Michigan State Police are dispatched to Boysville, an abandoned juvenile campus with dozens of rooms and corridors. Once officers arrive with no electricity and a potential homicide scene waiting inside, they draw their weapons and prepare to move in.
Just keep track of how many rooms, look at how many sections there are of the building. Keep track of how many sections you think you're going through so you don't get lost. Yeah. So you three want to go first, me and Llewellyn will stay back.
One row. That door on the left. A long hallway.
Baiting IRL.
Long hallway.
This guy said it, bro, I can't watch full screen. I'm scared. I need to see chat. This guy thinks chat's gonna save him.
On the floor, underneath the tarp, lies the deceased body the teens found earlier. But before officers can properly examine it, they have to clear the rest of the building and make sure they're the only ones inside.
There's a series of rooms.
Chat, do you guys believe in ghosts or no? Spirits or ghosts or anything like that?
Right.
Yes, nah, low key, yeah, yes. Whoever said yes, time everyone that said yes out for 10 minutes. Fucking idiots. Shit don't exist, guys. Come on, let's wake up.
After an hour of clearing the building room by room, officers find no one else inside. With the building now cleared, officers return to the victim and begin trying to identify her. Given the location, they initially assume she may have been homeless and simply overdosed. But that assumption
Easy for you to say if you don't experience it. Whatever you experienced was not a ghost. It was your own head playing tricks on you. You absolute fucking pussy. Wake up! That shit doesn't exist.
For ghosts and whatnot. think that's blood under her head, like she got hit or
Around her?
yeah. Well, unless suspect is on top and slams your head on the ground. Yeah, it's not blood.
No. It's like bronze or almost gold.
It's all over.
It's on her face, her arms,
on her neck,
her shirt.
Look at how her legs are positioned.
Okay, chat. Just based off how idiotic these people were when I heard this interviews, I really don't care about this video. This is not gonna hit. Can you guys find me like a fucking fire video right now? These people are fucking idiots. Like, listen to this.
Married.
It's like a gang or something?
No, it wasn't a gang. It was, Steve called it a family.
Steve's a fucking idiot. This is not. These guys are all idiots. You know what I mean? It's not. This is not some like. This is not some elaborate cult. They're fucking morons. I can't watch a 40-minute video on these idiots. What's this? Still being children. I mean, someone already linked this. People said this is lame. Watch the Burari case. Burari case. Good or no? Which one? We're gonna watch with Megan? Dark Asia with Megan? I've never heard about this. I've not seen this, so I am curious.
Ten people hang.
Wait, I'll get TOS for this? What if... Wait. Actually? If it's not censored, surely she censors it. How would her video be on YouTube uncensored without her getting TOS from YouTube? It has to be. But I'm allowed to watch it, right? Like, I'm allowed to react to this? What do we think, mods? This guy said, welcome to Kick, buddy. Chat, the Kick deal is gone. Like, this is all we got.
From the iron
My
grip.
mods didn't even say it's okay to do it. They said, I'm down. Yeah, we're fucked.
Of a ventilation shaft, one lying on the ground, a dog barking hysterically, and a home that had no obvious signs of violence. Even to seasoned investigators, the scene at the home of the Bhatias in Burari in India's Delhi was unlike anything that they had encountered before. What exactly happened? Was it murder or something else? Today we will take a look at one of the most intriguing and newsworthy cases that stunned the entire nation of India. Three generations of the Bhatia family lived together in the same house. They were like any other middle-class family, content.
Okay, Jokes aside, if you guys are racist in the chat, you're just gonna get banned. So let me just make that crystal clear here.
But focused on a brighter future. Neighbors, other family members, and work colleagues claimed the family to be religious, lovely, supportive, and peaceful individuals who never got into arguments with one another or others around them. The family's children were bright, academic, and respectable. But why did 11 members of such a pleasant family die in such a way that they did? It was Guru Charan Singh, a neighbor, who found the family early in the morning, around 7 a.m. on July 1st, 2018. The neighbor observed that the Bhatia family, owners of a local grocery store, hadn't opened as usual at 5:30 a.m. because the milk, typically collected from the storefront, remained untouched. He called the family, but they didn't pick up, and so he went to the main entrance and found the door unlocked. He made his way upstairs. When he got there, he found 9 family members hanging from an iron grill on the roof ceiling, arranged in a circle formation. Some of their wrists and feet were bound together with telephone cables, while others were gagged and blindfolded. The grandmother of the family was found dead in another room, lying close to a bed, with her neck wrapped in a piece of fabric and cable wire. There were partial ligature marks on her neck, which showed her death may have resulted from a partial hanging, possibly from a doorknob or handle of some sort. Another woman was discovered hanging across from her. The only member that was still alive was the family dog, which was chained to the roof. The neighbors shouted and called for other neighbors, Pritpal Kaur, Amrik Singh, and Kuldip Singh. Police were also immediately notified at 7:30 a.m. Rajiv Tomar, the head constable at the Barari police station, was the first person to be informed about the deaths. Tomar was a former neighbor of the family. When he first saw how the bodies in the main room were hanging, he realized it looked like a banyan tree. Before we go any further, let's take a look at the victims of the case. The matriarch of the Bhatia family was Narayan Devi. She married Bhopal Singh, who was employed with the army, and they settled down in Sant Nagar and Delhi after traveling for several years. They had 5 children before Bhopal died in February 2007. Devi was often described as being sad and silent following her husband's passing. Devi's youngest son, Lalit, operated a plywood company on the ground floor of the family house. He and his wife, Tina, had a son named Shivan. Lalit was the most unhappy after the death of his father. He claimed to see his father in nightmares soon after his death. Lalit also tried to persuade the rest of the family that his father's spirit was possessing him. Other family members reportedly referred to him as Daddy at the time. He started making important family decisions while claiming to be acting on the instruction of his deceased father. He punished those who didn't listen to him, including himself. Lalit and his wife Tina were very religious, so much so that they led the family in all rituals. Tina was the only person in the family who had discussed Lalit's so-called connections with his dead father. Her family apparently advised her to take Lalit to the hospital, but she refused to doubt her husband. Devi's 3rd youngest child, Bhavnesh, was married to Savita, and they had 3 children, daughters Neetu and Monu, and son Dhruv. Bhavnesh ran a food store, also on the ground floor of the home. He had a successful business. Locals claim that their interactions with Bhavnesh at the shop were how they became acquainted with the family. On the evening of June 30th, the night before the bodies were found, he was the last member of the family to be seen nearby. He was captured on CCTV footage around 11 p.m. walking his dog. His wife Savita and daughter Neetu were also caught on camera around 10 p.m. that night, bringing to their home a set of 4 stools, which were likely used in the hangings, as well as was his son Dhruv, who was carrying cable inside the home with his cousin Sivam. Pratibha was the second of the 5 children born to Narayan Devi and Bhopal Singh. She and her daughter Priyanka moved back in with her parents after her husband passed away. Aside from her uncles Lalit and Bhavnesh, Priyanka was the only member of the family who was employed. She worked for a multinational company in Noida. She graduated from a government girls' school in Barari and Delhi University. She got engaged a few weeks earlier on June 17th to a software developer, and they planned to get married in December. The dog, a male mixed Indian pit bull named Tommy, was the only member of the family that was alive. It was ferociously barking non-stop as police officials swarmed the house.
Okay, well, we know who did it, so what the fuck are we watching here? Right? Tommy did it. I mean, it just seems like they just did some weird ass ritual, right? And they just killed everyone, and then probably themselves. Like fucking clowns. Yeah, exactly that. Hell racist. What? They're idiots. I'm sorry. What the fuck are we doing here? The fuck are we killing our whole family for? Can't even be serious. Fern? Okay, let's see. Fern. There's got to be something good here that I haven't seen. You guys see this? Look at how many I've watched. Let me know if you guys see the anything interesting. Watch the Auschwitz one. That's the one I haven't seen that one. How to escape Auschwitz. What do you guys think? Pretty curious one. See how that's how you do it. Low key, I'm kind of curious.
The Nazis are combing through Warsaw. Behind the door, the man doesn't move. He knows exactly what's happening. This is a roundup, part of Hitler's plan to destroy Poland by annihilating its professional class. Lawyers, writers, doctors, teachers, Jewish Poles.
How is this TOS all of a sudden? What are you guys talking about? Why would this be TOS? I can't watch this guy? Don't watch it? Bro, really? Those videos are so good. Okay. Well, like, what's next? They're showing actual footage? I've already was seeing the Chris Watts one. That was a very good, like, thing. Wait, how have I almost watched this? No, this is just the timestamp you linked me. Never mind. Watch this. I hate you.
Notably, 2 days after.
Oh. I know this guy. Not. Okay. I've seen this video. That's what I'm saying. Mods, can you fucking find something or deadass? Like, I'm getting mad. Okay. I will watch this, but this guy's a fucking idiot.
This is the mother of 43-year-old Crystal Krug. In a few
This guy is #1 on the moron list. Number fucking 1.
seconds, she's going to
I actually think... Just watch.
find Crystal's lifeless body inside this very garage.
Hello?
I mean, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen... This guy's an idiot. This guy's a fucking idiot. This guy thinks he's a fucking genius, too. That's the worst part. This guy thinks he's so smart. He thought he had it all planned out. Why do you watch every single video? Do you understand that this is my pastime? I love watching this shit. I love it. I fucking love it. I need to know. Can you spoiler it? Nah, I don't want to spoil it for people because it is interesting. This is for all the people that haven't watched this video, it is an interesting video. So no one spoil it. You go watch it. But he is a moron. I've seen the Flight 371. That was probably one of my favorite videos that I've seen. Because there's a lot of it was unexpected for me. I've seen Mentalist. Trust this one is good.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book.
Sorry.
That Avery claims.
Sorry.
He did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it.
This isn't real? Oh. I thought it was gonna be some cool shit. They had me. I would have watched the whole fucking thing if I didn't look at chat. Not even kidding you. What are the comments? I mean, they seem no one's crying about him. That seems pretty good. Okay, what's this? You're linking it a lot, so it must be good. I've seen this. Brother, what just sends me the most obvious one. Like, what are we talking about here? Everyone and their mother has seen this. Movies are fake, but they are still great. Bears.
I just wanted to get my life in order. I almost died in this.
What do you guys think about this? Even worse? Dead ass? Can we watch RRQ play? Their gameplay is the biggest crime. Yo. Yeah. What the fuck? What's your problem, dude?
If you're into true crime, chances are you've heard of this case before.
Nah, I'm good. I can already tell I won't like it.
I'm Kento Bento.
This video is made possible by Dashlane. Download Dashlane.
Good. A lot of people are saying good.
For free if you never want to forget another password again at the link in the description. Aomori, Japan, 1936. Prisoner Yoshie Shiratori had had enough. He was forced to confess to a murder he did not commit, falsely imprisoned in Aomori prison, beaten and tortured every night by prison guards, and, now worse, prosecutors were seeking the death penalty. In his mind, it was time to go, but Aomori prison wasn't the easiest to escape. Regardless, Yoshie Shiratori had nothing to lose, and so at 5:30 a.m. he made his move. He knew there would be a 15-minute gap in the patrol time, as he had studied the guard's routine for months, and when the coast was clear, he pulled out a metal wire which he had smuggled in from the bathhouse and started to pick the lock. This was originally the metal support ring that was wrapped around the bathing buckets inmates used to wash themselves. His hands were stiff from the wintry cold, but after a few minutes of picking, he had success.
I don't care. I don't care. Give me a second. I'm gonna find one myself. You guys are fucking unreliable Andes. Can't do it anymore. Said I gave you your chance. Let's go find a body cam video. These are so much better. Latest, popular. Let's go popular. I've seen so many of them, bruh. But this is kind of crazy. This video is fucking crazy. The first one you clicked on? What are you talking about? Are you talking about in here? I've seen the cicada internet mystery. None of this is hitting right now. None of this is like tickling my fancy at the moment. Why? Roblox predator realizes he's been caught. Minecraft? What are you guys talking about, Minecraft? This one? You guys actually want me to watch this? So it is good? I mean, I've never seen this, so I don't have a fucking clue what I'm looking at. It seemed interesting. Alright.
It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some
I don't know
crazy
why this
rambling,
keeps happening.
but the numbers at the end are clearly...
Scary true stories.
Out every
Let's shit ourselves, shall we?
When I was 21 years old, I would be home alone at my parents' house a lot. We lived on a little pond which was directly in our backyard. On the other side of the pond was a little town park. Our neighbors were a bit spaced out. It was a pretty upscale, expensive block compared to the rest of the town, so the property which was yard. On the other side of the pond was a little town park. Our neighbors were a bit spaced out. It was a pretty upscale, expensive block compared to the rest of the town, so the properties were big. I'm fully moved out now, but this was back when I was in college. My parents make a lot of money, and we have multiple homes, so often I was home alone. It was a random night in the summertime. I was off from school, so I can't remember if it was the weekend or a weekday.
You guys don't think this is scary?
Since I was home, it was a random weekday. I was in the back.
Who gives a fuck about the AI voiceover?
That was my favorite room in the house in the summer because it was the most cozy and had the best breeze with all the windows open.
Really? Let's get scared, bro. Like, give me a good story, dude. The one you ignored. Bro. You guys keep telling me it's bad, though. Mr. Nightmare? These have got to be good. 29 million views, guys. Oh, Dr. Insanity, maybe? Okay. Seen a lot of these, apparently. Let's do latest. I'm just going with this.
After noticing the garage door is locked and the windows are covered, Officer Barnhill decides to circle around the house. That's when he makes the first of several strange and unsettling observations.
I'm gonna go inside, okay?
Why? Best friend.
I understand that, but there might be somebody in there. If you guys are saying people are evicted,
Can I go behind you? It's your family, Chief.
Come over here. I'm gonna wait for another officer. We're gonna go inside, and then we'll get everything taken care of. I just don't want you to be getting hurt, okay? That's the only issue right now, okay?
I appreciate that. Can I look in the window?
What's that?
Can I look in the window?
Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want you to be getting hurt, okay?
Nancy appears restless, convinced that something is deeply wrong. Even though Officer Barnhill tries to reassure her, he can sense it too. Something isn't right. So before stepping inside, Barnhill radios for additional units to respond to the scene. And as more officers begin to arrive, they prepare to enter the house, fully expecting to find Marilyn's lifeless body inside.
Not on the bed.
Marilyn, this is Albuquerque Police.
Her bed is made.
Right, side by side to the right.
Game started? Bro, you guys think I'm watching the game?
Yeah, maybe she's...
Sorry, you got the wrong stream.
I don't know. It's just a lot of weird stuff.
Does RQ even have their 5? Is Jemkin back?
In here, huh? So she wouldn't be able to get back in if we secured it.
After clearing the entire home, officers find no sign of Marilyn, but they do notice several suspicious details. Items left out of place, house and truck keys sitting on the counter, 2 dogs barking non-stop, and medication left on the table. For a moment, officers are at a loss, but
So
not
she's
for
out?
long.
I see.
They're about to learn that Marilyn owns a second property nearby, a rental home occupied by tenants all too familiar to police.
Holy rich.
And one tenant in particular is Marilyn's teenage grandson, who will soon become central to solving this case.
Pretty organized.
Oh, very, very organized. Very, very neat.
And then these people are actually evicting. Who are they?
Her daughter-in-law and, yeah, who was over here on Taylor Ridge. The house is right
Yeah,
over
I know
there.
Taylor Ridge.
Yeah, I
very
already
well.
went by there. Alyssa Bickett.
Yeah, I know all that.
Yeah, that's who she evicted.
She evicted Alyssa?
Yes, of course Drake was with them, but he once again trashed.
Yeah, it's always. Yeah, I've been with Drake 10 times the past 3 months or something. Our CIT detectives talk to him all the time. And he just doesn't get the help he needs, and you can't force that on him most of the time. So
Yeah, because he's an adult.
when you went down to Taylor Ridge, was Drake and Alyssa there?
Nobody was there as far as I knew, because I just looked for her vehicle.
Oh, okay. You didn't
And-
you didn't knock on the door or anything?
I did not knock on the door,
Okay.
but I'm getting ready to.
Yeah, if she's not in here, we'll go and I'll go down there and talk to him.
They're gone. She changed the locks.
From
They don't have a key. She went to court. She just on
that house.
Yes.
At least not bad. Well, I mean, does she get violent too?
Yes.
This video is psychotic mom thinks she can get away with double murder.
Before too.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is she
and
gets.
Drake, you said no, right?
He's currently going to court for battery on a household.
Yeah, that's probably that case when I was there.
I'm worried more about Drake's doing something crazy because he's schizophrenic. I mean, come on.
The back and forth between the trio reveals critical information. According to Nancy, Marilyn's daughter-in-law, Alyssa Bickett, and her troubled grandson, Drake, were recently evicted from Marilyn's other home on Taylor Ridge Road. Hoping to find Marilyn there, officers head to the address, an address they're all too familiar with, having responded to several domestic incidents involving the family in the past. But this time, things will be different. As officers arrive, they're unknowingly on the brink of walking into a murder scene.
I'm losing interest.
Face to
Chat,
face
I'm
with
losing
a killer
interest.
hiding.
Fuck. There's no good videos. There's just nothing. I think I've watched everything. I've literally watched everything. I've seen it all. I've seen all the good videos. I think I have to watch. We have to watch the match. I think we go back to VCT. Or do we just call it and go to sleep and wake up for love? I mean, Shemkin is back, though. You know what the funniest part of this is? When I go to bed, I'm just going to put on another crime doc. And go to bed watching it. You don't seem very tired. Trust me when I say I have had very little sleep. I've been trying to sleep, but it's difficult. I don't know why. Catch up on sleep. Alright, I think we call it. I just... who gives a fuck about Full Sense RRQ? Full Sense is going to have their way with RRQ, surely. If that doesn't happen, I don't even know what to say. This region, I mean... RRQ is 0 and 3. What are they even playing for at this point? Besides just showing up. You know what I mean? Alright, we're going to get on for Americas, guys. We're going to get on for Americas. We got Envy versus Furia as, like, not even an appetizer. What would I call this? A popcorn kernel. This would be a popcorn kernel. And then we're going to get into the meal. So we're going to be watching that. So I'm going to wake up for that for sure. We're going to be watching Americas later, Envy, Furia, and then Lev NRG. Down? Down. Alright. Who do you guys want to raid? Who do we raid here? I'll raid someone who is watching. Sliggy? You guys go watch Sliggy. Sliggy TV, right? Okay. Alright. I love you guys. Sorry if you guys came here to watch, but I appreciate all the people that were like recommending videos and things like that. I want to do more of that stuff. As long as mods and I can find some good videos for us to watch. I'd love to do more of that because it's actually so fun for me to do it if it's a good video that I haven't seen. Like, I'm not going to watch videos I have seen because, I mean, what the fuck? I've seen it. But love you guys. Thank you again for everything. Thank you for all the support as always. Sorry if you were here to watch me watch the games. I'm simply just not that interested. I am extremely exhausted. Love you guys. Go show Sliggy some love. I will see you guys soon. Peace.